Crackadona, what is the big picture?
So, for the past 80 years, this has been going on, and up until just 2017, it was not taken seriously. Now we're having congressional hearings.
Check this retard's fucking hard drive!
They can do with their minds. They can make you think. They can plant false memories. They can paralyze you.
It's roasted.
They know who to talk to and who not to talk to, which is not true of people who have delusions, or have come up with something which is a reflection of a mental illness. And the only thing that I know that behaves like that is real experience, where something has actually happened to these people. Then the question is, what has happened?
And he said he just wants to put it in my table. It's just a simple test. And I don't know it will hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it. And even though it won't hurt. And he takes a day to my table.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
What is the big picture?
Well, the big picture is it's progress. How the fuck are you? How was your... What is it today? I never know what day it is because we're third shift, so it bleeds in between the 2 days, guys. It's Thursday. No. Is it Friday or Thursday? I don't know. Faded Bones, what day is it?
It's Friday.
Okay, thank you. It's Friday. Thank you, Faded Bones, for helping me out with that. Hold on a second. Thank you, White Bat Audio. I really appreciate that awesome intro music. It's the best intro music in the game. How was your guys' Thursday? And how was your early Friday, more importantly? Your mother passed away, Slug? I'm sorry if you told me that and I forgot about it. I'm really sorry to hear that, dude. Good luck. I don't know. It's always like the strangest thing when you like, I sincerely like feel bad for you, but it's always so strange. Like, what do you say to people? Faded, help me out with this. How do you express condolences to people who have lost a loved one?
You
like,
say
I usually
sorry
say,
and you move on.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like enough, does it? Right?
Nothing could ever be enough, Crackadona.
Right. It's like our buddy Panda had a loss in his life too.
It's the same thing.
And I said like what you said, like you told me the news, and I went and I said I tried to like say something nice to him, and then as soon as I like said the thing, I was like, God, this is what you should have said. This is, like I was tripping all over myself because I always get weirded out, and I don't know. It's not about you, Crackadona. All right.
I'm assuming that you have topics to talk
really
about tonight.
Sorry, Slug. It's just a couple. This is kind of a last minute thing. Well, why did you have something you wanted to talk about?
I've been meaning to do this. We should go through that Metallic Man website and like remember
the one with the blueprints that he made.
No, the one where the guy is talking about being in the ELF radiation chamber with the cone, and he's linking with the computer, and he's seeing the things in like the 3D space, and it's.
I don't know if I have the brain strength to do that tonight. That seems very.
Well, that would be my section.
Okay.
That's what
why did you do some research? Weren't you supposed? You're researching this shit. You're supposed to be researching reptilians because we're gonna do a whole reptilian episode. We're gonna do a deep dive into the reptilians because Faded Bones watched one video and he thinks everybone's a reptilian
my
now.
Fucking life.
Yeah. The excitement, though, I gotta tell you, is contagious. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm starting.
It's like it's like when your child learns how to do a kickflip, and you're just very like proud of him. I'm like, oh, he learned about reptilians, and I want him to go into his own schizophrenic rabbit hole.
Never come out and ruin his life. Never have the same kind of relationships with people ever again. Never trust anybody in a real way.
Yeah, right. Tinfoil is a garment.
Dude, you know what I was thinking? Wouldn't the tinfoil make it easier to like have signals be put into your head? Doesn't that seem counterintuitive? Doesn't that seem like the tinfoil being put on your head? So
if we're being clear about the whole tinfoil thing, the tinfoil thing is a real thing, and it is from one guy, but that you're misconstruing tinfoil and a beam and a radio signal between like that the CIA puts in your head, and then you're misconstruing it with psionic waves that like aliens use to like get into your brain. You know what I mean?
No, I understand what
and the tinfoil comes. The tinfoil comes from the human CIA.
Yes, but I'm saying wouldn't it make it easier for?
I don't know, but I would agree with you that the psionic abilities that NHI have are probably not hindered by tinfoil.
Yeah, by fucking aluminum foil. yeah, probably not.
Right.
And those are the only ones that matter.
We got a tinfoil warrior here. Oh, I'll give him a second to prepare. Yeah, so I figured there's been a lot of in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death, there's been a lot of conjecture and finger pointing and people really wanting this to be anything other than a trans rights sympathizing terrorist, right? Who was shacked up with the dude who said he was a woman or was like sliding into being a woman so that he could take over women's spaces and be a burden to everybody. Person who was backstage, you can come back when you're ready. Once you get that sorted out, come back because it's the perfect night to have that. I should probably go get some tinfoil for myself.
Or you could just put this on.
No, but then my eyes will show. I mean, this smooths out my skin. What are you talking about? I'm very vague. Sorry. But yeah, or a lead helmet. Yeah, that works too. Tinfoil is for the fent. That's right. Yeah, I get all my drugs wrapped up in tinfoil, little tinfoil squares.
I have a giant open wound on the top of my head.
Mylar tarps, brass mesh. Man, you guys are so helpful. If I ever need to dodge some NHI beams or CIA bimbo pill beams, I'm gonna come to my chat. They got all kinds of.
Well, always remember that if you're getting probed mentally by an NHI, just have like the very minimum pushback, like push back just a little bit and they'll stop. I promise.
Oh yeah, they'll crumble because they're like little bitches. They're like, it turns out that all of the reptilians have the confidence of J-Dog, right? Like just like paper mache spinal cords on all of those reptilians.
Palate, fucked lip, pedophile friend having, Jew being
right.
Reptilians.
Like that confidence is not fooling anybody, lizard man. Okay, here we go. We got the third to our party here. Tinfoil hat, scum A. Let's go.
Thank God.
Perfect timing. So I figured we would do this as our like starting point for tonight because like the Charlie Kirk conspiracies are getting out of control. It's Israel. It was preordained in a Nicolas Cage thriller movie from like fucking 20 plus years ago. I think it came out in like the early 90s, right? So Faded, like I had seen that. I just kind of like brushed past it. I saw it had a community notes on it. This, what's the name of the movie? I have it pulled up here.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. You guys remember the Nicolas Cage banger? One. Yeah, the Nicolas Cage banger Snake Eyes, right? I used to always see it on the shelf at the VHS rental store when I was a kid.
Recommended today.
I was too young to view it. Right. But yeah, so like people are tying that movie to Charlie Kirk now. And then I just watched another video by Ian Carroll, who I used to enjoy Ian Carroll's stuff. He had such like a fast trajectory up into like the, oh my God, this guy's based. He's saying what I like to hear, into being just like totally cucked for the tiny hats. Even though that's like, well, he's not totally cucked for the tiny hats. That's like, he just leans into the Israel did everything too much. And then if you ever heard that saying, my lady doth protest too much. Have you ever heard that? Somebody say that about, Scum A's snickering. He's heard it before. It's like when somebody...
I say it like Frasier does.
There you go. That might even be where I originally heard it.
No, I
Dr. Frasier Crane and Niles.
I've never said it, but it's funny.
Yeah. But when anybody it's always the one thing you're like, I don't know, man. You're sort of like saying the same thing over and over again. Mm-hmm. And it's making me think it's the opposite. It's having the opposite effect.
I think that constantly with people.
So I don't know. And then, so I saw that on Twitter and it had like community notes, and I like quickly read the community notes, and it was like, the dates don't match up. So they were trying to, so the guy in Snake Eyes, his name is Charlie Kirkland, right? That's Nicolas Cage's character. And
that's the guy that gets killed.
I thought that was Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
I think it's the guy that gets killed.
Okay. Well, yeah, that would make sense, because why would they kill the star of the movie. Yeah, unless it's at the very end. And then a guy. Wait, so is the guy who gets? Maybe we should just watch a video so we could fully understand this.
I remember you said earlier in the Discord, you're like, actually, it's the day's wrong. Okay, then you haven't seen the movie and you're telling me the day's wrong?
Because I read the community notes, you didn't let me finish. You interrupted.
Well, I was in the middle of asking you still, but yeah.
All right. We'll just watch this video. So I saw it on Twitter, and then Faded also sent me a video about it. Unrelated. It's because our menstrual cycles are synced up, and we just think the same things all the time now.
Us know that we create reality with our thoughts. They know how.
Also, this guy's voice is the greatest voice I've ever heard on a YouTuber.
Even if the date is wrong, the rest of this video is like.
I'm gonna drop this guy's. He's only got 16.5.
But he's got a lot of good
subscribers.
Like this,
so I'm gonna drop the link in chat for you guys if you want to subscribe to this guy's channel. It's like America something or other. I don't know.
Hidden America.
So it says, did Hollywood predict Charlie Kirk's assassination? Revelation of the method. That's another thing that we should talk about. A bunch of people thought they were going to be raptured yesterday and the day before. It didn't happen. And there's a couple funny videos of like people who are very sure that they were about to be raptured, and they're destroying all their iPads and beloved belongings. Yeah.
Work.
Sheesh.
This is why our human farmers make us watch the coming attractions at the
That's
movies,
right, fucking
or the movie trailers. What we see becomes a trail for us to follow, and we attract into our reality.
That's
the pictures they place into our minds.
That's not Illuminati. That's absolute Chad shit, and there's a name for it. I told you about this before, Faded Bones. Do you know what this is called? When you see like people in power suits doing this is called steepling, right? There's like for Scummy knows. I think they even do it in the Norman Bates movie. Yeah, steepling. It's Young Hove. MH370. That's right. Shout out to MH370. Ashton Forbes is the homie. Speaking of MH370, Ashton Forbes is just going full on incredibly based, and I love every minute of it, and I'm here for it. Ashton Forbes is the homie. The farther right he wants to come, I encourage. I used to be a far left loser, and now I'm a far right Chad. Okay.
The Cineplex.
Everybody agrees.
What's on the movie reel becomes real. They use the movie projectors on us because we are the ultimate projectors of reality. They need us to create their dark, demonic world. And it was Mark Passio who once said it was more accurate to perceive Satanists or our human
I think this might be Jewish propaganda.
Who hold
I'm just going off the guy's voice.
Information.
Israel definitely didn't do it, okay? Yeah, nothing to do with this.
The entertainment department of the controllers of our reality. And by
hold on, what's that say? An episode of The Simpsons titled Bart to the Future first aired in March of 2000. The cartoon foretold a Trump presidency in an episode where Bart is given a window into the future. He saw a country brought to its knees by financial mismanagement and a Trump wave ushered in financial mismanagement and a crime wave ushered in by Donald Trump. Well, the opposite has happened. The Trump wave is taking down the crime wave, right? Isn't that like all of these things that are like sort of vaguely see, The Simpsons did it first, like they did this with COVID, right? Like they pointed to like old episodes of The Simpsons and they said it's just like kind of there. It's like never like 100%. Like there's some like tissue there, but it's never like the whole body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Entertainment, propaganda and mind control. Cinema is the art of movie magic. The manipulation of a viewer's consciousness and perception of reality through films, media, and art. Films are used as predictive
I'm saying
programming.
less
Predictive
slug.
programming uses fictional movies or books as a mass mind control tool to make the population docile and more accepting of planned future events.
Okay, so he's saying that it's like sort of like a primer to like just get us used to
That's
the
exactly
idea
what he's
that
saying.
yeah, and that's what they do with like UFOs, right? Like they've been drip feeding it
That's what
into
they
our
do with
lexicon.
everything.
That's true. So what? What is the point of it to like because they don't unleash
God
all of
doesn't
these
kill
things
them.
on us. So
It's so God doesn't kill them.
oh, this goes into your theory. Well, it's not really a theory. It's true.
It's
like
what it is. It's them telling you what they do, and then you ignoring it and laughing at it and completing the ritual. And it's like, well, they saw it and they laughed at it. God, we can kill them. Yes.
Right. So
Cool.
it's kind of like a dirty trick because it's
God's cool
and
with it,
right.
though.
And
That's
who
amazing.
likes to trick God on technicalities the most? Right. Like you didn't even have to say it, Faded Bones. It's like I already knew. Here comes somebody to porn bomb me and scream at Faded Bones. Welcome, Blackout Andy.
What up, bro? We got fucking sodomy
Blow?
scum and fucking chatterbait.
Hey, we're gonna sodomize.
Did you Blackout? Did you come to talk about conspiracy theories?
Nope. He's clicking. I'm clicking over here. Where's my
kind of?
Where's my porn
Jewish Blackout Andy being the
Jewish
Freudian slip,
Not
yeah,
Jewish.
being the fine, upstanding
Little
white
Humpty
member of
Dumpty.
society that you
You
are.
little Humpty. You're
What
my
do
little
you
Humpty Dumpty.
What do you?
You
I
calling
love your
somebody
little.
Humpty
I love
Dumpty
your
is
little
crazy, by
cheeks.
the way.
Your little chubby
You
cheeks.
big-ass
Look at these. Look at
motherfucker.
those big little chubby cheeks.
Hey, Faded Bones, how much do you make on chatterbait splitting your butthole, bro? Like,
I
hey,
do it for the love of the game.
I actually have a question for you. Was it
Yeah.
your panel or Faded Bones panel that Jumpy? Did Jumpy join yours or was it Faded's channel? I mean,
Like recently, I haven't seen
like
Jumpy
a few
in,
months
like,
ago, bro. Like maybe a month ago.
Not. I don't think it wouldn't
think
have
it
been
was
mine.
Faded
Why
Faggot.
would it be Crackadona?
Yeah, probably.
Just to be
Yeah, I
honest.
don't.
That's a
I think it
stupid
was
question.
Faded. I think it was on Faded because I haven't seen because I was talking with Blogger. Like no one's seen that guy in months. Like
You're jealous. No one wants.
Yeah, I
to
haven't
see
seen
shut
your
up, Scum.
asshole.
Hey, Scum, destroy your house. Look what Tommy. Look what Tommy made me do. By the way, Tommy
Get some
James.
fat out Andy's in the chat,
Tommy
please.
James is a fucking off.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you guys drop some fat out Andes in the chat if you're a subscriber?
No one
a member,
cares.
channel member?
That's the little
Channel-
emote Faded
channel
Bones
member.
made me because he's a
Channel
fucking
member.
Channel bubble. It's infectious. He's like infecting me with this
Faded
speech
Bones.
impediment.
Faded Bones.
That's
Why
why
are
you
you
gotta
so
put your
obsessed with
channel
me?
bubble.
I'm not
I
a
wish-
faggot like you, Faded
I
Bones.
want to get a
Shout out Andy's in the chat.
Fat out
my
Andes
wrist.
in the chat. There we go.
My
It's just me
wrist,
and Faded
Does
doing
that,
it. Thank you.
Faded Bones, does it make you
Oh, yeah.
angry? I'm not a homosexual faggot.
Oh,
I can't. I can try and give out some membership slug, but it's all random. Let me see if I have any to give away.
Me being
my membership message
your
is.
eyes. I
Oh my
feel
gosh!
like
Hold
that's
on,
plain.
I got a membership message.
I gave all my free ones away.
Faded Bones, why you
Slug,
so gay?
unfortunately.
Why are you such a faggot, Faded Bones?
Oh.
Faded Bones, why don't you want
I'm
to
gonna
fight
buy
me, bro?
one.
You live in the high desert. We can easily meet up and fight, bro.
You
Like,
don't
you're
want to
probably-
fight him. He's gonna whoop your ass.
All right, we'll
like
come back to the.
I
conspiracy
highly doubt
theories.
that.
Buckingham would. You know Brandon Buckingham has.
We're not gonna.
Yeah,
race
Brandon
You can
Buckingham
talk with
rules.
me on Mill. I'll be
Brandon
there in like
Buckingham
January,
and-
probably
I wish
December.
I
or
wish I was
January.
as
wanna
tall as
fight
Brandon
me?
Why don't you?
Buckingham.
No, Scum. I don't want to fight you. Why don't you
Gladly
come
do
to Mill and try to fucking do something? and see-
No, I'm gonna.
Is this
flyer
just?
mill
Is this
first.
where we're going with this? Is
No,
this
you can't
just
even
going to
drive a car,
devolve
bro.
into
No,
Oh, are you gonna let
Blackout
it-
Andy and like trying to fight everybody
Are
on
you
stream?
gonna let it
No,
happen?
I don't want to fight.
Are you gonna let it be that?
You don't have to let it happen. Craig.
Listen,
Exactly.
I don't, and that's I like Blackout Andy, so I'm
I
like
do too.
giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Crackadona, you said you would pay to see me and Faded Bones fight. Like, how much you got on it? bro?
Well, we're not talking about that right now, and yes,
No,
I
but
would
you
pay
said-
like
but
I don't
you
know, like
said-
$500.
I'd throw down on that too.
Let's go.
It's got to be
I'd
like
throw
a good
kiss
fight
to the
though.
winner.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, for sure.
And
Maybe
it's
Faded
basically I'm
Bones
just
will
like paying
Hey.
Faded to beat up Blackout Andy.
win. Hey, let's go. If you can beat me up, bro, let's go.
Well, you.
I mean,
gotta
he's
do
much
it.
taller than you.
That
You
doesn't
gotta
matter.
do it
He's
in
also
the
not
right
sane.
place.
Neither am I. though.
You
That
gotta
doesn't
sign
Oh my
waivers.
goodness! Ew.
I mean, he's got me there. Yeah,
and
he
he's
is.
gay, so I don't know. I think Faded Bones. If I hit him, he would
He's
just,
also
like,
got that too. Yeah, he's Blackout Eddie is.
So I don't know if I
Speaking
wanna
facts
touch I
tonight.
don't know if I want to punch a gay
Are
person
you
like
gonna
Scum
do it
or.
Greek style, oiled up and
Oh, I got a
naked,
fart, but I don't trust it.
like the ladies' man?
Scum, why don't you have Mrs. Scum drive your like fucking weird ass to Mill Ave and pull up and.
I'll just take Waymo.
Okay,
It's
you can
in
do that too.
fucking Waymo.
Like a self-driving
That's
car.
a long
Yeah.
Waymo, bro.
No, I'll Waymo
I'm
to
not
you.
clicking
and
on
you'll-
that.
You'll be responsible for me after
Why not?
the Waymo drops.
Thank you for
me
your
I'm not gonna
3
pay
months
you
of
for that,
membership. I think it's longer than that, isn't it?
It is, but
That's
it's
not
just
real
I have
good
to do it
times.
on this new account.
That's
But
not
yeah.
real good times.
I know it's not.
I like good times.
Joker, Crackadona, let Joker up here so we can fucking make fun of him.
Actually, sometimes.
Well,
I
I
haven't
tried to. It's like I can get by with a Faded. I can get by with a Scum. I appreciate them being here. But when I have like characters on like Joker and Blackout Andy, I can't really get anything done. You know, I can't get to
I'm being
the
very
meat
nice,
that I wanna get
Crackadona.
to.
I'm not gonna.
You are.
I know
I'm not
you're
gonna do
being
anything.
nice. Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking P-bomb you or anything, bro.
All right. So let me interview you for a second. What do you think about these conspiracy theories around Charlie Kirk that have been springing up?
I'm
Like,
not
people
much
can't-
of a conspiracy theorist, but I will listen to what you got to say.
So like people can't just like accept that he was shot by a dude who was in love with his boyfriend who was transitioning into a woman, right?
Like Faded Bones.
Kinda, yeah. Although I think Faded Bones is a little further along in his
I've
transition
already
than the
made the
boyfriend was.
transition.
Yeah.
I am already ready.
It's Frederica
Faded
Bones.
pegs Maxine. He fucks that cat.
Yeah, oh dude, that would be so weird if Faded Bones transitioned and his new name was Maxine. Like he just took his cat's name. That would be fucking creepy. Don't dead name me. I'm not Faded. I'm Maxine now.
And he has like
oh.
long. Well, his hair is
Okay.
already long, so just like Scum is. So Scum, before you were retarded, you looked like way different. I'm not. I'm a man of peace, but
Well,
yo,
you know.
Liggy, what's up, Liggy? Is that real Liggy?
Yes.
yeah, of course. Look at what he said.
What's
That's
up,
definitely
bro?
Leggy. I eat Faded
Liggy.
pussy every night. What are you talking about?
We do a little
I haven't seen that in a
69ing.
long time.
There's no way that's not Leggy.
That's true. That's,
Blackout.
nobody
Send
can
me
fake
some
that.
Yeah.
deals.
All right, let's get back to this video.
Sure, I'll watch
Events.
it. Why not?
A perfect
Wanna
example
drink
was
beer.
9/11 2001, the controlled demolition of the Twin Towers. This was first described
Oh,
and
God, here we
proposed by
go.
Alan Watt,
Don't
who
forget
defined
Tower
predictive
7.
programming as a subtle form of psychological conditioning,
Go
providing
back. Go back and pause that.
Crackadona, I have a question.
Hold on.
Okay.
Look at it.
Okay, so 1976, it's Cookie Monster destroying the two towers.
Yeah.
And then what do we got? What's the one on the top right? I can't see it.
It's a plane flying into the Twin Tower, like the fucking.
Oh.
and then
Didn't we watch a
the-
video the other
No, I have
night
a
where they tried to,
question.
it was Back to the Future. They were
No,
trying to
that
say
one
Back to
is
the Future.
Fucking crazy.
I don't-
That one's
I wasn't impressed with that one.
Deus Ex.
Excuse me.
Deus Ex, too.
You're crazy.
Crackadona, who
Eh.
do you think? What race of people do you think did 9/11? Like, what was the race? of the
Well, it was the
Saudi.
CIA and Mossad, so
people? Oh, okay.
the Jews and
Oh.
the Americans
Fucking
and-
Jews, bro. Scum is smiling like how
Saudis,
people
too.
did that.
and the Saudis. Yeah, I think
What's
it was
that
I think it
Jewish?
was a bunch
Scum,
of
you're a
them.
Jew.
They
Scum,
got
you're a
sent.
Jew.
Hold on, guys.
Oh.
If you I recommend going and watching Tucker Carlson on his YouTube channel and Spotify, wherever the fuck he's at now. He's doing like a multi-part series deep dive into the 9/11 Commission, and he's got a whole bunch of new people coming forward and talking. Like the first episode, it was this FBI guy who was in charge of the initial investigation. And he's just fucking going off about how the 9/11 Commission was total bullshit. It's very interesting. I doubt, though, at the end, if he comes to the same conclusions that we all have already come to many years ago. But
He's like, guys, Osama bin Laden did 9/11. I just have to break it to you.
yeah, I just wasted your time for fucking 20
Look at
hours.
Joker.
Oh my gosh.
Look
Yeah.
at Joker. He's a faggot.
Yeah.
Joker, why are you such a faggot? Why do you get like 2 views?
I faded. I bet as far as he gets
why
is
do you
he
get-
will
why do
admit
you get
that
2
it was
viewers,
a.
faggot?
Hold on a
You get
second.
no viewers.
Blackout. When I talk, you don't talk.
Okay.
This is what you're doing. This
Yeah.
is what I want you to do.
Shut your bitch ass
I
up,
bet
man.
as far as he gets in his new investigation is he'll at least get to it was a false flag and that like the Bush administration allowed it to happen or the
Weapons
CIA
of
or
mass
whatever
destruction.
allowed it to happen.
Shut your bitch
Right.
ass up, Joker. Joker, like, dude, you should just quit streaming. Joker, you have 5K subs and you get 2 viewers. So what is that?
I
like
got
for you?
300 subs and
Scum literally gets more viewers than you. Faded Bones gets more viewers than you, and they're not even on the list. You're on the list. You got 5K. You've been a streamer longer than me, Joker.
That list
Blackout
still
segment.
exists. I can't believe
Yes.
that.
No, you
The
got no
IP2
viewers.
streamer
bigger.
list.
Joker,
it's
you
gotten
get
bigger.
2 viewers, bro, and you literally banned me from your
You
chat.
think so,
Like,
Jake?
I would come and chat.
I think it was your
Joker,
people.
but you
I
literally
was
banned
trying
me,
to
and I've
tell
told
you
you a
about
million
that.
times to unban me.
Crackadona.
You literally, .net.
Do you guys think that Jake
Yeah.
never mind.
Jake Silver's
Did
my
you,
name.
Jake Silver?
You got 1 point.
I think Crackadona
Okay,
just got the
Joker.
joke like right
Yeah.
now. He's like, oh.
Jake Silver's my.
No,
fucking
I was gonna
hero,
say,
bro.
do you think he
Shout out Jake Silver, bro.
shaves off the back of his last name? Little.
They're coming for
Silver's
you,
already a
Blackout.
Jew name. He should
Shut
shave off
up,
the whole
Joker.
thing.
No, I mean like clips coins. Never mind.
I thought you meant like
Define predictive programming as a subtle form of
It wasn't a great
psychological
joke.
conditioning
I know that
provided
joke.
by the media to acquaint the public
Cutting
with
quarters.
planned societal
Whoa!
changes.
That one's
to be
crazy.
implemented
The Johnny
by the media
Bravo one
to acquaint
coming
Yeah.
the public.
soon.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What about Will Smith just straight up fucking
Austin,
stomping
dude,
them
look
down?
at this. Fucking
Yeah,
2
fly to
legs.
New York.
Before it strikes you.
Yeah, and the legs are gonna break because of
Fucking
osteoarthritis. Is this guy in this video gonna mention what you're always talking about? You think?
He is a faggot.
It's the revelation
How they
of the
have to
method.
tell
That's
you?
what that's called.
You
It's the
stream
revelation
very
of the
cool.
method. That's what
Joker,
that
no
is.
one watches
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
what that is.
see, I had heard of it.
you. Joker, you
it's
get
actual-
no views, faggot. Sorry, Crackadona.
I had heard that it's actually in the Talmud, where it's like a commandment where you can't lie to the people that you're like so they think that everybody is like every non-Jew is like basically what do they call them, like the goy or something like that.
Oh,
like
we're
the
out to
goyim.
get them. We kind of are, actually.
In that it's like
They're right.
we're cattle
We
or
are
whatever,
going to
but
kill
like but it's also ungodly that you can't lie to the lesser
Do a vertical stream.
beings
I don't like
too.
that.
Like that's also
Lesser
a sin.
You lesser
Yeah,
hands.
it's something like that.
Vertical streaming is gay as fuck, Joker, just like you.
Not a single woman except this whale right here. Something tells me it's not really Lori. The alts are out tonight. Let's fucking go.
With planned societal changes to be implemented by our leaders. If and when these changes are put through, the public will already be familiarized with them and will accept them as natural progressions, thus lessening possible public resistance and commotion. Movies and television are used as the most common vessel to program the collective consciousness into a desired result through neuro-linguistic programming and the power of suggestion. Predictive programming is also a form of ritual humiliation of the victims, in this case, the masses. It is up to the viewer to understand the esoteric significance shown within the programs that are in turn programming you. Everything this network does is according to their sacred book. It is all part of the spellcraft in Hollywood. In occult circles, this is referred to as revelation of the method. The elites reveal their true intentions to the profane masses through different forms of media, movies, and music. Michael A. Hoffman explains the alchemical principle of the revelation of the method has its chief component, a clown-like grinning mockery of the victims as a show of power and macabre arrogance.
Okay, quick test. Blackout Andy, what is this video about? You fell.
Oh, yeah, I was going to give him a little countdown.
Sorry, but Blackout. What is this video about?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bro,
5,
my stream is
4,
effing. Fuck you.
3,
Mm.
How you
2,
suck my cock.
1.
All right.
Bye-bye.
This is
Thank you for
performed in a
joining,
veiled
Blackout.
manner, accompanied by certain occult signs and symbolic words, and elicits no meaningful response of opposition or resistance from the targets. It is one of the most efficient techniques of psychological warfare and mind rape. The paradox is this: by exposing warfare
Is that Charlie
and
Kirk's wife?
it is one of the most
who was
efficient
that?
techniques of psychological war from the target and elicits no meaningful response of opposition or resistance from the targets.
The beginning of
It
this
is one of
sentence
the
that's
most
important.
efficient techniques.
What?
It's the beginning of this sentence that's important. So, like, you just go back to the beginning of the sentence.
The
Couple more.
sentence?
One more. All right, here.
Unlike grinning mockery of the victims as a show of power and McCrabe arrogance, when this is performed in a veiled manner, accompanied by certain occult signs and symbolic words, and elicits no meaningful response of opposition or resistance from the targets, it is one of the most efficient techniques of psychological warfare and mind rape. The paradox is this: by exposing the truth in plain sight through films, news, or staged events, the controllers believe they transfer responsibility onto the public. If people remain passive or indifferent, their silence is taken as consent, deepening the power of the system. If people wake up, the shock itself is part of the ritual, serving as psychological warfare and a test of submission. It is a form of ritual humiliation and sorcery, a way of conditioning humanity to accept domination while thinking they are powerless to resist. In short, if they tell you what they're doing and if you do nothing, they think you have agreed to it. The most recent example was the assassination of Charlie Kirk. If we go back 27 years, almost a full Saturn Returns, we will find the 1998 Brian De Palma film, Snake Eyes. In the film, a politician named Charles Kirkland is assassinated by getting shot in the neck. Let me say that again. A politician named Charles Kirkland gets shot in the neck. Charlie Kirk, or Charles Kirk, allegedly got shot in the neck. Now, I know you are saying that's a stretch, but is it? Because there is a lot more similarities, or should I say synchronicities. In the film, the assassination occurs during a heavyweight boxing match. The boxer who takes a fall during the film is named Lincoln Tyler. In Kirk's case, Tyler Robinson is the named suspect in custody. In Masonic tradition, the Tyler is the officer who guards the door of the lodge with a drawn sword, ensuring that only initiated brethren enter. He keeps out Cohens and eavesdroppers. So the Tyler is a Masonic guard or executioner. In the film, Lincoln Tyler is known as the Atlantic City Executioner. The fight in the film occurs on September 10th, the same exact day as Charlie Kirk's death.
You can see it right there in the fucking poster. It says September 10th right fucking there in the thing. If you want to rewind and go back to where it's bigger the first time, where it says Tyler Executioner there. So like rewind a couple seconds because he has it bigger the first time he shows it. Again.
Hey, Scum, I actually hate Tommy James more than you.
One more.
Fuck
See how it says September 10th right there, Crackadona? And that's in the movie.
Fuck
and that's the day that the guy gets shot in the neck.
Terrorism.
How can you tell that says September 10th?
Do you want me to pull it up?
There?
Do you want me to pull it up?
And that's not the date that he's executed. That is the date of the fight in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That he's executed. Because it's
he
during
shot
the fight.
at the fight, is it?
Yep.
I don't.
That's
Okay.
what he's saying. I don't know. It's just kind of that's weird.
I don't know what people were saying then on.
all the people
community.
at Eklund Air Force Base that are like the
You know what? You know what? You're right. Yeah.
Come
all
on,
right.
baby. Come on. Come on
Tyler
now.
Robinson.
Okay. Well, you got to admit this is very, very bitter. It's a bit of a stretch Tyler
is it?
Robinson. Yeah, I think it is. Tyler, it's not even the first name, and the guy doesn't even have the last name. It's just
the first
part
name
of the
and it's
first
the
name.
of a Masonic role that is doing what he has done. Basically,
What, standing at a door?
Let him. You want to hear him say it again? Let him say it again.
All right.
Is the named suspect in custody. In Masonic tradition, the Tyler is the officer who guards the door of the lodge with a drawn sword, ensuring that only initiated brethren enter. He keeps out Cohens and eavesdroppers. So the Tyler is a Masonic guard or executioner. In the film, Lincoln Tyler.
All right, right there, that little bit is the stretch. He goes, a Tyler is a Masonic guard, the executioner. A guard is not an executioner by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah.
No.
A senior officer in a Masonic lodge responsible for guarding the lodge door and ensuring only qualified individuals enter. That is not an executioner.
Continue reading it. With a sword.
The Tyler, also known as the outer guard, holds a sword and physically and symbolically prevents Cohens and eavesdroppers from infiltrating the meeting. Still not an executioner.
With his sword.
That's not what an executioner is.
No, he's a guard.
Okay,
right.
That
he's
is
a guard.
The semantic stretch. That's
No,
the one
what this guy is saying is a fucking stretch.
He's
what
a
I'm
bouncer.
saying is words have meaning.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm saying that what he's saying is a semantic stretch to say that that's an executioner. I get it. I get what you're saying.
He's
But everything else
making
is lined up
it fit.
anyway, though.
Does it though? Okay, so then the whole Tyler thing's out the window because none of that makes sense.
His name was Tyler, and it's the one tiny little thing in a pool of other evidence. You know what I mean?
Guard or executioner. In the film, Lincoln Tyler is known as the Atlantic City Executioner. The fight in the film occurs on September 10th, the same exact day as Charlie Kirk's death. Not only that, the director was born, Brian De Palma was born on September 11th. Now that may be
this guy just going.
It's just another coincidence. He says that.
People are born on days, Faded Bones. Let's look up your birthday.
He says that it's a coincidence. Watch.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did hear him say that.
A coincidence, but there is much more in this film. The film was shot on location, including at the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. Trump was a close ally of Kirk. Trump went as far as calling Kirk a master builder.
Do you know what this is? This is a more schizophrenic version of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's all this is. You could do this with anything.
Doesn't this mean white power?
I think it's
white Powerade. I mean, doesn't mean you want a white Powerade.
This means okay, and then pink-haired liberals made up in their fanfic of being the hero in every story. They go, this is a W, and this is a P, and that stands for white power.
I get to hit you if I do this near
Scum,
my dick.
shut the fuck up.
I get to hit you hard.
You're not going to hit me, Scum.
What if I do this near your dick?
I'm going to mace a retard. Scum, you're going to be the first retard I
No,
mace.
you can't mace me because I die and you get a fucking murder charge, so think twice.
September 11th, 1954. What?
Just like you're gonna call every
scarred lungs.
How's that?
There's only a minute left
he had
in the video.
He had the sports almanac. Random
every
viewer.
bar on Mill
A Masonic idiom at his memorial. Not to mention, Kirk's memorial took place on the 33rd parallel under a partial solar eclipse.
God.
Remember, the Simpsons are able to constantly predict the future as their creator is a high-level Mason. There is a definite correlation here. In the film Snake Eyes, the character Gilbert Powell was literally based on Donald Trump. And on the movie poster, Nicolas Cage does the same hand signals that Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk have been photographed doing. In the film,
and
the sniper
million
is
other
said to
people
be a
have been doing
Palestinian
that.
terrorist who was upset at the United States for sending weapon systems to Israel.
Democrat, by
Not
the
only
way,
are Palestine and
registered.
Israel currently at war.
How many different ways can you hold your hands together? Do you think?
I do
like
it.
just together. Like maybe 12? Maybe 12? Yeah, you're up to what? 3 now? Eventually somebody's going to come to this. This is not an uncommon way to hold your hands together. And to this guy, it's a Masonic symbol. I find this very hard to believe.
West side. Wait.
Now, that's not to say
it.
that what he's getting at in the large picture does not happen. Like, I 100% believe that there are things that they tell us through media and art and music and roundabout way. I just don't think this is one of them.
But Charlie Kirk said Israelis provide the best security in an interview with Bill Maher from April. And on the day of the shooting, Charlie's security was Zionist-owned Schaffer Security Group, who ended their contract with Turning Point
That was
USA in
weird.
2020.
What was this all about?
Fucking
This
Jews.
Jewish guy was in Boston for the Boston bomber. No, he was
Fucking
not.
Jews.
He was in New
Scum,
York
you're
for
a Jew.
9/11.
No, I'm
Scum, you're a
not.
Jew. You're a Jew. Scum, you're a Jew.
Do you
I mean, it's
know
your fault,
something
Crackadona. I don't know what you're. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Blackout. I can't. I'm trying to focus, man.
I wish I would.
All right. So this
I wish
Jewish
I
guy
knew.
was born in Boston for the Boston bomber. He was in New York for 9/11, and now he's one of the centerpieces of the Charlie Kirk assassination. This is a statistical impossibility. Is it though?
Crisis Act.
Boston and
Why
New
not?
York is one train ride away. People commute from Boston to New York for
So-
work.
It's just another coincidence, Crackadona. At what point do you stop
It's not
thinking
a
it's
coincidence, though. It's not
Like,
even a
Crackadona,
coincidence, I don't
here's
think.
the thing. I think that there
I think it's
was
a statistical
fuckery going on in
probability.
the Boston bombing, and I think there was men in that hats. They were wearing black hats and sunglasses, and they were
Okay.
fucking wearing vests too.
Well,
and they looked very suspicious running fucking security at the Boston bombing, considering the fact they look like they're running like BlackRock security and they're dressed that way. And considering that crockpot disaster happened, I'm going to
get
say
the fuck out of
this.
here, Angels Don't Fall, really?
As American, I notice random backpacks sitting there in public. I always want to go open it and see if there's books in it. Money, drugs, books, or a bomb,
Well,
whatever.
Or a pressure cooker with like steel BBs in it.
Yeah, if I saw a pressure cooker with steel BBs and nails, I might call the police, right? That's
Right.
what you do, fuckers.
Well, how about this? A real conspiracy theory was unveiled today. We all remember, okay, so like, let's go back to like January 6th, right? Like I was watching that on stream. I forget who I was watching doing it. It might have been even
Baked
like
Alaska.
it might have been Baked Alaska. And remember, he was pointing. Yes, it was Baked Alaska because he was pointing at the guy going, this guy's a Fed.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
the
I
government
remember
came
that.
out and said,
I was watching his stream.
like people in the government said there were no feds in the audience or whatever. It came out today, the FBI, because Kash Patel is now taken over the FBI, and they've uncovered that there was they have an actual number. It was 240 something odd plain closed FBI agents were embedded in the audience in and around the January 6th incident.
Yep.
So that is becoming less and less of a conspiracy theory, that it was, sort of egged on. I mean, if you think about it, none of the January 6 people were killed, or were the only people who were killed were January 6 people. Excuse me.
Right.
None of the police were killed. Like none of the January 6 quote unquote rioters were violent and like killed police. They opened up the doors and like let them walk around, and then we heard for months and months how it was the greatest attack on our democracy, and we were just supposed to like lap that up and take it, and boomers ate it up, right? You will still see left-wing talking heads talking about how terrible January 6th was, and then we're all sitting at home, we're watching it, and it's like old people with like American flag hats just sort of meandering about at a very casual walking pace through the National Gallery, not burning
God
anything. The one guy stole the podium. That one guy did steal the podium, but that was kind of funny.
And that one chick stealing Pelosi's laptop.
They went into Pelosi's. They didn't steal the laptop, though, I thought. Did they?
Yeah, she did. Crazy
Well,
bitch.
Baked Alaska never went to jail for that.
No, he never did. He had to deal with the Mason incident out here, and they let him go deal with the state's incident. Who knows, right?
Angels Don't Fall says Masons don't actually really know masonry. Actually, the local Masons here not only have zero experience or skill at masonry, they're actually extremely terrible and know nothing of symmetry and plumb. Yeah, I thought it was Mason is more of, isn't it all like it's like carpentry, plumbing, like any skilled thing that you do with your hands? Isn't that what Masons are? Like Mason is like a catch-all.
Mathematics.
Right. Yeah.
Alchemy.
If you want to learn about Masons, Danny Jones, who does the Concrete podcast or whatever he calls it now, I think it's just called the Danny Jones podcast. If you go back in his library to like maybe like 6 months ago, he had like a 12th degree Mason on, and he came on and he explained the all the ins and outs of masonry. It was pretty good. I listened to it while I was at work one day, so go check that out if that's something that interests you.
22, but suddenly appeared for this one event. Israel news outlets were the first to report on Kirk's death, and Bibi Netanyahu has even had to come out and say Israel was not involved. But there is more. The New York Post reported that Kirk's wife,
I have some
Erica,
things now that I just remembered that I want to play about.
Jezebel
Bibi
paid
Netanyahu.
Etsy witches to curse Charlie Kirk 2 days before his death. In the film, there is a tropical storm called Jezebel. As the movie poster for Snake Eyes says, believe everything but your eyes.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, go prove any of that. like
right,
it's not even worth thinking about it more than
serious.
5 minutes.
Your eyes are controlled by your brain. My eyes are not fucking messed up physically. My eyes are messed up.
Who's talking about your eyes?
No, like, you can change somebody's perception just because they're retarded. Like, because your brain is retarded, like, physically. Yeah. I'm not trying to be, actually I am. But, fucking hey, dude. Think about it. If you tell somebody, hey, if you're a Mason, to be a Mason, you need to plumb. And you be a plumber and get $40 an hour and you're happy. I can be a Mason and plumb and get $70 an hour and be happy. And you wouldn't know that.
Speaking of Bibi Netanyahu, Tucker Carlson has reported that Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu told multiple people, I control the United States. I control Donald Trump. Bibi is running around. This is a fact. I'm not guessing about this because I talked to people he said it to, is running around the Middle East, his region, in his own country, and telling people point blank, just stating it, I control the United States. I control Donald Trump. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that 100%. And then if you don't believe that 100%, I'm just going to play this little clip here. You guys might find interesting. There's actually a couple of clips here. So this one is back from 1980 when he was just a lowly Mossad agent, right? So this is little baby Bibi Netanyahu.
Okay.
Okay.
Baby BB.
Baby Bibi. We don't have America with us. USA is not unified bloc. We have the Senate, the Congress, and a record-strong Jewish lobby on our side. We have strong influence over the general support in America. America won't force us into anything. Okay, so there's that. So that was what, 1980, 90, 2002. So it's like almost 30 years ago, right? And then we'll fast forward a little bit here. Let me just stop that. We'll go to this one.
I have a feeling the fast forward is going to be very similar for some reason. I don't know why.
This one is from... This one's... I want to say this is like from when he was first elected as Prime Minister of Israel. He's sitting in a room with his family giving an interview. But if you pay attention to what he says some interesting things here. The main first thing of all to strike them, not once but several times, so painfully that the price they pay is unbearable. So far the price tag is not unbearable. A large-scale attack on the Palestinians caused them to fear that everything is collapsing. Fear is what brings them to, hold on, then the agenda will say that we're the aggressors. They can say whatever they want. Aren't you afraid of what they'll say, BB? Especially today with the U.S. I know they are. America is something that you can easily maneuver and move in the right direction. And even if they say something, so then they say something, so what? 80% of Americans support us. It's absurd. Look, I wasn't afraid to maneuver. I wasn't afraid to confront Clinton. I wasn't afraid to go against the UN. What happened with the Oslo Accords? The accords which were ratified by Parliament. I asked before the 1996 elections, will you fulfill them? I said yes, subject to reciprocate. Oh God! Allow me to stop the race back. All right, so he's talking about. He's just saying, like, even back then, he's like, we gotta. I mean, their war with Palestine has been going on forever and ever. But he's even then he's like commenting on how easily manipulated we are as a country. So, I mean, what do you guys think of that?
Well, that's what's crazy is some people don't always let on everything.
Yeah, Palestine. What did I say, Jake? Didn't I say Palestine? What's up, Blackout?
Hey, Scum, why are you such a faggot, bro? Why are you such a retarded ass faggot, you fucking retard? Hey, Scum,
we're trying to solve the Israeli-Palestine conflict,
yes,
Blackout Andy.
Scum is a fucking retard.
With one finger.
You're a faggot, Scum. I would fucking put you back in that hospital with all those tubes sticking out of your mouth.
Jake, are you a Zionist?
Scum, I want to find that picture of you in the hospital. Yeah. Oh, there's the hairbrush. Oh shit, there's the hairbrush, Crackadona. He might insert the hairbrush into his rectum. Crackadona,
I'm not a queer.
That's a conspiracy theory, Blackout Andy.
If you're not a queer, I'm not an alcoholic, Scum.
It's uncertain.
I started my masonry career installing tile and stone when I was 14 years old. I'm 47 now. I started learning plumbing at 16, 17 years old, as well as color sanding, custom painted rides and pools and spas. That's cool, dude.
Scum, no one feels bad for you fucking retard.
Are you part of the lodge? Angels don't cry or fall?
Scum,
excuse
you're
me.
A bitch, dude. I would fucking put you back in that hospital bed with all those tubes sticking out of your mouth.
All right, so what I would ask you, Jake, is who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to America or are you first loyal to Israel?
Fuck Jews. Fuck Jews. Sorry.
Okay.
You
know who I dislike more than Jews? Blackout Andy. Nope. Indians.
I like Beezy now, though, for some reason.
I don't know. I'm done, Ron. I give up. I like your stew PFP, by the way. Very
Stew
cool.
pickles. Hell yeah.
Not tonight, Blackout. You're giving me a headache with your unending rage.
He's got
Crackadona,
political views.
Can I say something real quick?
Sorry.
You know about the glitter conspiracy, right?
Oh, I fucking did hear about a glitter. I forget. Refresh my memory. Okay. I definitely heard about this.
The people, there's like 2 companies in the world that make glitter.
Right.
And there was like
aren't they in Israel? Isn't that what it was, or like something?
No. Listen.
All right,
so
go ahead.
A representative from one of the glitter factories was caught on record saying, "Dude, if you knew who the biggest buyer of glitter was, you'd lose your mind. What they use it for, you'd never know." So it's like this mystery what the glitter is being used for, and it's like your best guess is, you know.
Yeah.
Did I explain it retarded, or do you get it?
I got you. Yeah. So like 90% of the glitter that's produced is not going to like craft stores. It's like one country is like buying it all up, or like the US government is buying it up.
Yep.
Let's look that up real quick. That's kind of interesting. I did hear that somewhere. I want to say we talked about it on this podcast at some point.
It was like 2-3 years ago.
Something about. I think something about.
Yeah, they say it's chaff. They say you know what chaff is, Crackadona?
Weather modification.
Yeah.
We'll watch these guys. Hold on a second.
I think chaff is the stuff that they throw out of the back of the jets to distract the heat-seeking missiles.
Okay. Well, those are
it looks like
flares. I thought
flares and
okay.
Well, no, but it's like it's like metal that they shoot out that distracts the missile. That's what they say it is, but I don't buy it.
It's kind of a viral one.
Video?
So you guys probably
the one
heard this
above
already,
it was from 2 years ago.
It's called the glitter
this
conspiracy.
One, I've seen these guys
Do you know about
before,
it?
so
I no.
1 year ago. So this is more recent.
Let me start off. Okay, yeah, the glitter.
It's probably 2 years ago. If you clicked on it, it would have said 2023. Watch
this. I don't know anything about it.
I love the confidence. Actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't do the scroll thing
I'm
anymore.
going to give a brief synopsis
right.
because
Okay.
Andy told me about it last night, and I looked into it a little bit. It's kind of everywhere, but so there's this main glitter manufacturing. I think they may have the patent on glitter.
It's like I knew that. There's like one plant.
Yeah, there's 2 plants.
I would go to Israel and walk in the footsteps of the one true God, Jesus Christ.
It's like a sister company. I don't know. It's like underneath whatever. It's called Glitter X. All right.
Glitter X.
And one guy from the New York Times went and I tried to read as much as the article today. It was like 20 pages long, and he's explaining
New York Times, yeah.
like what glitter is. I'm like, okay, I don't really. Okay.
It's not healthy for you though.
No, and they talk about that. It's like it's a terrible thing. So it's basically aluminum coated or plastic coated aluminum. So it's like it never goes away. It stays on Earth basically forever.
Terrible.
Okay, so I have 2 options here. I could like keep kicking Blackout, but he keeps like joining.
Ban him.
Or I can let him back on and he porn bombs me because I can see he's in a rage right now for me
Or
kicking
how about you
him.
just don't? Actually.
I'm not gonna P-bomb you.
Make him put his
hey,
hands
Crackadona!
on his head.
Hey, faggot! You know who censors people? Fucking Jews! You fucking Jew faggot! You kick
Are
me.
we
I'm not
censoring you?
Blackout. We're not censoring you. You're fucking.
Sig Heil! Sig Heil! Sig Heil! You fucking faggot! Bald faggot nigger! Fucking faggot! Fuck
This
you,
doesn't mean
Come type in my
anything
chat.
to Blackout, by the way.
He wants to ban me. Come to my chat so I can ban you. Who's censoring who now? Who's censoring who now, Blackout? You fucking street shitting Indian.
Banned all
Shut
my
the fuck
accounts. By the way, Jew.
And stop throwing up Sieg Heils. You're not white.
By the way,
Only I get to do that. Never forget.
I plan to convert Crackadona to Judaism. Well, you have the magic to do so, Jake Silver.
Oh, here's the magic, Crackadona. You want to get converted into Judaism? 3,
my freedom.
7.
It's the magic numbers.
That's what Sam Hyde has been doing. He's been making fun of the Jewish number man. He's been saying numbers like that.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
It's terrible to consume, terrible for the environment.
Yeah.
Terrible for sea animals. It's terrible.
It's awful. And this guy was questioning, and so it was like weirdly top secret. He was talking to one of the higher ups, and the guy's like, "Yeah,
because there's a shortage."
Yeah, so
that's the biggest thing.
There's a shortage in the world.
He started talking to him just because he's like, okay, so
is yours just a cross chain or is yours a rosary?
Mine's just a silver cross.
I'm gonna send you a rosary for Christmas.
I'm not Catholic though.
You are now. I just made you Catholic. You were Catholic the moment I put my dick in you, bitch.
There's a shortage. What's happening? Who's your bit? Like he's just asking questions.
Yeah. And so he asked if he can get a tour of the place, and guys are absolutely not. He said you can't see the glitter being made. He said you can't even be in a room next to it and hear how it's being.
We're missing a lot of this. So you're not even allowed to watch them make the glitter. Like it's in a big secret lockdown facility, like they're putting together an F-22 Raptor. So it's got to it's definitely got to be the secrecy that they're describing is some sort of national security secret, right? Like it's for some sort of weapon or defense or something.
Apparently there's a shortage in the world.
He started talking to him just because he's like, okay, so there's a shortage. What's happening? Who's your bit? Like he's just asking questions.
Yeah. And so he asked if he can get a tour of the place, and guys like, absolutely not.
Why?
He said you can't. He said you can't see the glitter being made.
Why?
He said you can't even be in a room next to it and hear how it's being made.
What?
You can know nothing about the process.
Nothing. And the guy said even their main big clients,
this woman being
for
pregnant
buying
is
glitter,
disgusting.
I guess they said they don't even have access to know how the glitter is made.
Once you're
Really
pregnant,
weird,
you should
right?
be. Once you're pregnant, you should be hid in the factory that they make glitter. You know what I mean? Nobody should be able to hear you or see you until the baby comes out.
What about the sound of it being made would
don't know.
Ruin
What if it's
the
just
secret?
aliens?
I need you to make this glitter now.
Sandy. Oh, shiny. Is that an alien?
Yeah, it's like all trolls and stuff.
You've heard too
look
much.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man!
I really wish you didn't hear that.
Papa?
But he did get a tour, right?
Well, the baby's
but like
coming out right
nowhere
now,
close to the
so-
actual process of
shit.
it being made.
Yeah, they're like, this is our coffee maker.
Yeah, basically like the boring side. They had like a showroom
this is
of like
our
all
baby
different
maker.
types of glitter, and he was talking. He
think they
literally had
both
like 3
gave her-
paragraphs.
What, scum?
Never mind.
No, well,
think they both contributed to making the baby. Do you think they're a gay couple with the,
So what are you proposing? That they both came into a mason jar, attached it to the end of a power drill, spun it up, and then squirted it into her with a turkey baster.
your
Neither of them
ritual.
had
That's
sex
your
with her
ritual.
because that's icky.
That's gay.
And
That's your
yeah, it's
That's
gay. Having sex with a woman is totally gay. And yeah, it's all luck of the draw.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Asked about these.
So this podcast setup that they have here, where it's 2 dudes and a woman, it is cancer, and
there's a
they
name
used
for
to
that,
do this.
we know.
It's called The Hole. It's an old radio term, because say there was a radio show where it's 2 dudes and they're having fun, and they got like a fun morning radio show going. Well, the female producer will come in and they'll go, guys, I know how we can get the ratings up. We need a female voice, a female spin on this, for an already successful radio show. And then they force them to have a female co-host, aka The Hole. And she's just there the whole time for when the 2 dudes are like having a good time and like chopping it up. So she can interject things like, oh, come on, you guys, and stuff like that.
I'm here
brilliant.
too.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you 2, calm down. Like, she's just there to say things
Stop
like
being
that.
funny.
Right.
Different types. I'm like, okay, pink,
Right.
blue.
The Hole.
Wow. Okay. But he asked the lady giving the tour, who are the biggest buyers? Are you having a contraction?
No, I just sat wrong.
Oh,
dude.
No, let's make it all about the baby. We're talking about glitter,
the
you
most
stupid bitch.
Amazing podcast ever.
I did not do that.
So please
sorry,
don't
I'm
be
feeling
selfish.
very incelish tonight.
So she said, like, you know, like the basics, like they do jet ski paint, crafts and art stuff.
Like they mentioned football helmets.
Yeah, football helmets, just like paint.
Yeah.
They even use it to track stool for animals, like when they're like sick or something. So they'll like give them like pill capsules with glitter in it. So
Oh my gosh.
when they look at their stool,
Yeah.
stool's poop.
I would never ingest.
Let's just cut to the chase. We're talking about animal poop. But there's one company, she said, that is the biggest buyer of all glitter. And he says, what is it? And she said,
The U.S. government.
U.S. government.
well, we don't know.
Oh.
And she's like, I can't tell you that.
Oh my gosh.
And she said, or he said, if I looked at it, would I know it's glitter? Talking about the product that they use, this glitter, and the main buyer of glitter. And she said, no, not really. He said, would I be able to see the glitter? And she said, oh, you'd be able to see something, but I can't.
And then what's the first quote that you said? Like,
and then she said, they don't want anyone to know that it is glitter.
I think I know what it is. So I think you're wrong, Faded, but you're not wrong.
Well, that's what they say it is with the chat. That's not what I think it is. That's what they say it is.
Okay, because I was gonna say they probably use it in their radar reflective paint that they put on all of their stealth planes. I bet you. So that's why you wouldn't recognize it as glitter, like it's in, like some sort of radar absorbing.
It's Vanta Black glitter. You know what Vanta Black is?
Yeah, it's it like absorbs like 99% of the light. It's really cool.
Glitter made out of that.
It's also like insanely expensive too. Like it's getting cheaper now. And they actually just came out with a new one. It's called like Vanta Black 9, it's even darker.
Making it darker. They keep making wider paint. It's
it's neat. It's a mind fuck when you see it on a car and it's like driving around. You're like,
they don't do that on cars.
Yeah, they do. 100% they do.
Do they?
Type in Vanta Black on a car on YouTube, and you will see a video of a car painted in Vanta Black. That's where I saw it.
Wedding dress.
Where does your imagination go?
That's the conspiracy type of this thing.
And so people are
It's
saying
like people
it could
who
be
buy the paint,
bombs,
Yeah.
you know,
It could be
secondhand,
in
and they're doing it in their
toothpaste,
shops.
but it's like
Are doing it.
Toothpaste.
yeah, to make it like
appealing,
shiny,
Oh.
glittery.
Ew.
Oh, there's an official one
because
from
you see it in
BMW
hand soap.
actually.
Like
Yeah.
you see like the glitter and
There
hand
you
soap,
go.
and like so that's the thing we're running into is that it has to be something that's not obvious
A
because they're
fish
always
paste or
They
something?
don't. This company does not want people to know that it is glitter that they're using.
so they're saying people are saying, oh, boats, it goes to boat paint, but it's like they already admitted.
All right. Oh my god, I hate this shit.
It's yeah.
Yeah, this is Vanta Black on a yes, this is the most recent one, right?
This is from like 2019.
Oh, there's a even more recent one. And I think it's also on a BMW.
Mercedes or
Skip forward a little bit here.
Eventually becoming absorbed and dissipate.
Out of both. Which one?
Faded, if you search, you'll see it was just recommended to me the other day, and it's like driving around in a parking lot. Just like type in Vanta, yeah, like right there. That like, is that the same one? It's outside. Like right there. Yeah, click that one.
6
There you
years
go.
ago.
It's not the right one, but still, you get the idea. Look at that. That paint absorbs 99% of light that hits it. Nothing bounces off of it.
Yeah, can you imagine how fucking hot it is in that car? Holy shit. Fuck that.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. It probably,
my
you know
God.
what? I didn't even think of that. It probably overheats the cars like a
Leather
motherfucker.
and wood.
Looks like a bad. Yes, dude, that's exactly what somebody described it as on that video I watched the other day. They were like, it looks like the textures are waiting to load.
The jet ski stuff and stuff. It's like, and we know that, we're aware of that.
Yeah.
And so it has to be something that we're either consuming,
what if it's
or
like
is bringing harm to other people or the environment
The
that's being
black
very
Vanta
wasteful
plane,
and doing
Vanta
terrible
Black.
stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
right.
maybe-
It has to be food
forgot
because the
that's,
FDA would get involved.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're probably
From
trying to avoid
Aquaman,
that.
right?
They're trying to sweep it under the rug. What if it's like sports drinks or something? Like
I
something to make
Yeah.
a product more shiny.
the
These
black
guys are
but it sounds
idiots.
like
we
they're
were drinking the other day.
It's a triangle.
the
Nuclear waste.
plane.
The TR3B.
Yeah.
These guys are idiots. They think the government is making sports drinks out of it.
These people are. It's like the corridor crew guys. They're giving you the knowledge with the wrong information. Does that make sense?
Right. These guys are useful idiots, or AKA also known as turbo normies, right? Like they they pretend to be offended by racism, and they act like
There's definitely a black baby in that woman's stomach.
oh, you think?
Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah,
It looked like
urine
Ninja
or
Turtles
nuclear waste. But that's the thing. It's just so strange. But
oh, there you go.
It doesn't seem like
There's the father. We
glitter
found
is
the father,
main-
guys.
it's
Hold on,
stra-
right there.
the
Nuclear waste.
Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah,
It looked like
urine
a
or
Ninja
nuclear
Turtles
waste. But that's the thing. It's just so strange.
Right there. That's daddy.
Okay,
I
we get
can't
it. You actually don't need to keep doing
all
that.
right,
It's all right.
shut up.
The
Nuclear waste.
I was really
Dew.
trying.
Oh
there.
yeah,
It looked like
a urine
Ninja
or nuclear
Turtles
waste. But that's the thing. It's just so strange.
I got it. Everybody laugh at my funny joke, okay?
I did. Did you
All
hear
right.
me?
Well, laugh again, scum.
But it doesn't seem
That was
like
actually my
the
joke,
glitter
but
is
okay.
the main aspect. Like the
love it.
shininess isn't.
Yeah.
So it's obviously not something
Down
that we're
one
thinking
peg.
that's
From
bringing
Because-
shine to something.
Yeah.
And
So,
so I don't know. It's
Scum
weird.
so
laughed.
glitter
He
is
goes
plastic and aluminum, and it's heated at different elements with different whatever.
Yeah.
So this glitter manufacturing place, they're probably creating something that to us doesn't look like glitter, but it is the properties of glitter
Yeah.
that this
It's
company
like
is buying.
poison, yeah. Well, okay, what if it's something like that's less
How much Tylenol do you think she took during her pregnancy?
Oh,
Not enough.
she's on like
Maybe the black white child might come out normal. God forbid.
No, I'm thinking that this baby's going to come out so debilitatingly autistic with the amount of Tylenol that she took that it's going to be psychic.
You know, I'm a birth control baby.
Are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
weird.
what happens when you
Man,
take
you must have
antibiotics.
fucking obliterated your mother's vagina when you came
I
out
was 23
with your big ass.
I was 23
Fucking Drewski
inches,
Brewski throwing.
That's like,
and I was
like that big.
overcooked.
that's a
and
big
I
ass
was-
baby.
They were at a Bob
Full
Dylan
beard.
Grateful Dead show.
Yeah, he just came
the
out
night
like this
before.
size.
Did you know that? Or two
You
nights
can't-
before?
They were at a Grateful Dead show the night before.
or two
that-
nights before.
That explains so much about you, Scummy.
Well,
Ride
let
in
you
a
know
train,
in private.
high on cocaine. I hate the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. I'll play more for you.
nefarious, and it's actually like truck paint. And dudes,
Well, they talked about paint.
dudes just don't
Hey,
want
I
to know
got
that there's
sober.
glitter on their truck.
Wait a second. I don't want no glitter truck, man.
I don't want no glitter truck. Glitter is for little kids and women.
You might as well put a dress on it. I ain't driving it.
No thanks. Yeah, it is the trucking industry. We figured it out. Wow, good job, Will.
All right, but seriously, what is your theories? What is who is consuming all this glitter? Who's buying all of it? My first thought is like Lady Gaga. Like she's just probably just she's
right,
her
we
whole
can
house
turn
or
this
something.
off
That was
now.
my first thought.
All right.
Elton John's probably invested in
We
quite a
get
bit.
It has to be.
Yeah, these people suck, and I hope only bad things
Yeah,
happen to
I
them.
felt down now.
Yeah, it
We
was a
were
real
going good
buzzkill.
for a while.
All right, let's see. I got a couple other things here. I think probably it's a lot of Jewish things I saved. I gotta chill out with that. Let's see. Let's check in with. Yeah, we'll do this. We haven't done this in a while. We're gonna check in with Nick and see what
Kazoo.
he's up to.
Okay.
No, this is Nick's thoughts on the ice shooting that happened the other day.
Oh, didn't he get unbanned and then banned like within the span of the day?
So yesterday he does a dual stream with Alex Jones every once in a while. I don't know how often he does it, but Alex, the news came out the other day that some government official said that YouTube was revising its policy about censoring people for political speech, right? And he said that this government official, I forget which senator it was or whoever, said that they are unbanning people, right? But that's not actually true. What actually YouTube is doing, they're doing a pilot program, which means they're going to slowly allow people on the right who were silenced for speech or anti-COVID talk to like do a preliminary trial, maybe come back.
Come back and play nice. We'll let you stay.
But before YouTube came out and clarified this position of theirs, Alex Jones told Nick Fuentes to that him and Nick should make YouTube channels to test the theory. And last night, they both came back on YouTube. They created new YouTube accounts for the both of them. And I messaged Faded. I'm like, Nick's back on fucking YouTube. Let's fucking go. And then I went to sleep and I woke up and it was already banned. So they YouTube already clapped Alex Jones's channel and Nick Fuentes's channel. But anyways, here's Nick's thoughts on that ice shooting that happened at the ice facility the other day. I think it was in Texas.
And I'm sure you've seen it today. It was big news. There was allegedly another sniper who set himself up across the street from an ICE detention facility and just started blasting, started shooting. People say indiscriminately, one shot after another. 3 people were hit. I believe at least one is dead. Strangely enough, they're all illegal immigrants. When I first heard the story, I thought this is a left-wing terrorist targeting ICE officers.
He's spoken for, Liggy.
And I assumed that those that were hit and killed were ICE. Well, either that's not the case or he just missed because all the people that were shot were illegal immigrants. So go figure, you're some radical left-wing nut job. You go to shoot ICE, you actually kill the illegals that they're arresting. Mm-hmm. Not a very successful outing there for the terrorist. Now, the proof that the shooter...
So a couple of things I noticed today in people's coverage of this. One was apparently this guy was shooting into the facility, but into the facility within the corral on the outdoor portion of it, there was a ice truck, right?
And let me shoot in the back of the truck. They'll be in there.
So yes, that's exactly what he said. So the truck had like totally blacked out windows, right? And so he just starts unloading into the truck because he thought that it was filled with ICE agents.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works. So everybody knows that the back of prison buses and police trucks aren't cages to hold prisoners. It's to hold all the cops and all their buddies.
In his mind, he was visualizing it like a giant cargo plane with a bunch of soldiers like strapped into it,
right,
on the inside, like getting ready to go, like capture a bunch of Mexican people, but all the Mexican people are in the back.
Right. This is definitely the mind of a terminally online person.
He could have shot in the front of the car where they would definitely be.
If he was terminally
because then he actually might have done something.
He would have saw the raids. He would have saw the raids in that the men.
Did you see the picture of this kid?
Vehicles. Yeah,
I think so.
He's not terminally online. He's terminally sick in the head, right?
Well, he's like a motivated Blackout Andy. That's like what we're dealing with here, right? Like somebody, like if Blackout Andy had a little more, Andy. Yeah, like exactly,
able-bodied,
yeah. And so he indiscriminately shoots into the back of this totally blacked out ICE truck. He kills 2 ICE detainees. He doesn't actually wound or hurt any of the ICE agents, thank God. And the vice president, J.D. Vance, was saying on Twitter today.
Vance.
Yeah, little J.D. Vance with his cute little meme pictures.
The South Park version of him is so fucking cute, dude. Oh my gosh.
He made a statement today saying something like this violence against the government and this violent left-wing violence, or something like that. And Keith Olbermann and other left-wing people were like correcting him, saying, no fucking ICE agents died, only migrants died, like trying to like spin it like it was the person who was doing the attack was trying to kill migrants or something. No, the guy was just an idiot. He was trying to kill ICE agents. He had anti-immigration slogans written on his bullets. All the evidence points to him being a left-wing, fucking nut job. And
that's a nut job.
Right, a nut job, just like the guy who took out Charlie Kirk was a fucking left-wing ideological nut job. And for some reason, people on the left can't accept this, and they keep trying to spin it the other way. When all the evidence and everybody, the majority of people, not only in this country, but around the world, see it for what it is. And then they still tell you to your face, like, no, this was violence against migrants. What?
Can you read Roulier Benjamin's comment, please?
Yeah.
Try.
I have worked for 6 years for Rheinmetall here in Quebecois, military compagnie.
Yep.
In defense, I have worked on some secret program about laser weapon, pretty crazy technology. Those days will not say no more. Yeah, you better not say no more. The Canadian Royal Canadian Mounted Police will come and put you in beaver prison. Yeah. If you're working in tech and you live in Canada, you're definitely Indian Roulier Benjamin. Although Roulier Benjamin is a very white Canadian name, so now I'm even more confused. I don't know what to think.
Notice I did the devil horn shush. I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
What is... Faded, can you get rid of Raven for me, please? Thank you.
Was anti-ice is because he wrote on the bullets in blue pen.
Well, thank God, Roulier
an
Benjamin.
Anti-ice message.
You already had that one
the
strike against you
on the
for
other
being
bullets
Canadian.
Used in the other left-wing shootings. What
and
was
another
the anti-ice
strike against
message?
you for being French Canadian.
Anti-ice. He wrote in blue pen.
Yeah, if you were Indian, I might kill myself because I've been talking to you on the internet.
They're getting a little bit less poetic. What was the
I know,
Luigi
we're just messing around,
Mangione
buddy. Don't worry about it,
inscription?
man.
It was like defend,
don't mean anything
debase,
by it.
something like that. And what was the shooter?
Good job, Faded. You
in
move
Utah,
up one
he
square.
wrote, ooh, woo, notices your bulge. And this shooter, he just wrote, I hate ice. I don't like ice. So they're just degenerating. The inscriptions are getting worse and worse.
All right, so there was that. All right, what did you want to talk about, Faded? We could watch your thing now if you want. I don't really have anything else.
Well, it's not watching anything. It's going through a schizophrenic website that's actually the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, wait. Before we get off of this subject, I do want to play this meme. This meme is very funny. I put it in the Discord. You've already seen it, but I thought this was... this sums up... So, guys, this is what actually happened at that ICE facility the other day, okay? In the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination. So this is the shooter right here, right? He's taking aim at the ICE vehicle within the walls of the ICE compound, and then this happens. Rest in peace, Charlie. We all miss you. You were a real martyr.
I knew.
All right, I'm gonna take a piss. Do you want to set this up, Faded Bones?
Yes. So this is the thing here. We are just a group of retired spooks that discuss things that you'll not find anywhere else. It makes us unique. Take a look around. All right. So if I recall, let's just click on one. Metallic Man. That's the one that I want. No. Okay, yeah. He gets into it, and then I don't know. He must have updated the website, but it's all still here. It's just formatted differently.
Bookmark. Find the article through AI. Use the website. Take the website, put it in AI, have the AI scan the website. You know.
What happened?
I'm still looking for it. I have the website, but he's since formatted everything differently, and I just got to find it real quick.
Remember sitemaps that be at the bottom of every website back in the day? I'm gonna say Crackadona.
I don't remember sitemaps.
Ooh.
What was the sitemap?
Sitemap. So at the bottom of a lot of websites,
What's up, Clumsy?
Mainly small
What's up, James?
websites, they'd have a sitemap, and it would go to all the, like, say you had like this guy's website, it would be all the articles that he has ever written. If it's not a blog, obviously blogs got way intense, but when people had personal websites, sometimes they'd go on and on with text, but then they got really good with borders, and HTML came out. The more advanced HTMLs came out, right? So it got to be, at this one point of the internet, you were able to go down to the bottom of the website you were on, being a very small information website or whatever, and find all the little go-to quick links to wherever you need to go. It's called a sitemap, and that would take you to other links.
Real quick, I want to give an announcement to people who are into like the UFO stuff. Travis Walton is going to be on Area 52 for a special presentation with Chris Ramsey on Friday. So later today, they're going to release it. I love Travis Walton. I have an autographed framed poster from him. He is the guy whose story Fire in the Sky, the movie, was based on. It's very different from his real account, but it's still a scary movie. Shit used to fucking keep me up at night when it used to be on TV. It'd be like X-Files would be on Fox 29, and then X-Files would end and they would play Fire in the Sky, which is a terrifying movie, and I'd be like frozen with paralysis in my bed. That's probably why I'm so into aliens. It's like it was scared into me. So look out for that on Area 52's channel.
Okay, I found what I was looking for, basically. So there's a bunch, there's a lot to unpack here, honestly.
All right, well, one more thing, and then we'll get right to it since I already have this up. Donald Trump installed a new wall of fame at the White House Rose Garden not too recently. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this. I thought it was a joke when I heard about it, and then I saw it. So we have all of the presidents, pictures of all the presidents, right? And then we're scrolling. There's Reagan. There's George Herbert Walker Bush. There's Clinton. There's George W. Bush. There's Obama. And then here comes Biden. Oh, no, it's Trump. And then Biden. And Biden is an auto pen. Dude, our fucking president is the biggest. And then Trump again. Because he loves the fact that he's a 2-term president. So he put up 2 pictures of himself.
The second one is his mugshot, by the way.
The one on the left is the mugshot, I think, right?
It's the second one, which is the one on the left is the second one because it's the dude.
Yeah. But that's so funny. He didn't put up a picture of Biden. He put up a picture of an auto pen because Biden never signed anything into law. Apparently, he just had staffers passing bills and laws on his behalf with his fake signature. Interesting. All right. What do we got?
Crackadona, I want you to hit the second link first and kind of give us an introduction into this guy's
the second link. So the one all the way at the bottom here.
Yeah, the second one.
All right. Okay, and then I guess I'm just reading. This is his like autobiography here or whatever. All right.
This is like an introduction, basically, right, and then just to keep you interested, I have the next article is the remote viewing of Mars 1 million years ago by the CIA in 1984.
Okay,
which is something we like to talk about.
So, all right, here we go. This guy's name. Oh, they got a Bob Lazar picture here. I was part of a program that fell under the majestic umbrella of operations. I was not the only person in this program. We uniformly refer to this MAGA operations. I've never heard of another person say that they were part of the same thing, like the same key card holding group that Bob Lazar was a part of. Okay. I was not alone, though the compartmentalization did create isolation and loneliness. I really do not know why the organization was kept so secret. It really wasn't because of any kind of military concern. The technologies were way too involved for any kind of information transfer. The only conclusion that I can come to is that we were obliged to maintain secrecy at the behalf of our extraterrestrial benefactors. I'm listening. Instructions. Also, okay, so we start with a bold font. And then
he's schizophrenic. That's fine.
And
it's
that's
like
what I was.
Different fucking.
That's why I was questioning it. I love a good schizo webpage, guys. A good schizo alien. What?
He's also old. He's like an old guy.
Oh, okay.
Bob Lazar was making a website. He probably
he made this with DOS. Yeah, this is it's his bulletin board, and then he's got a different font inside a box here.
That's blue.
Yeah, and then he's got different font yet again. Wait, different bold font here, and then a different smaller sized font, and then a different font inside a box. And then we're back to bold font. Instructions.
Cool.
Everybody listening, prepare to receive instructions.
Prepare.
There are so many disinformation sites out there. Some are hoaxers and some are fraudsters. Some are well-meaning that generally pull in disinformation inadvertently. Some are just equivocators that receive information telepathically, in quotes. And some are just intentional bald-face, hey, lies. Many are just nonsense based upon a for-profit motive. But, ... This is a real disclosure. All the other ones are fake, according to this guy. If you want to really and sincerely learn something, then you will need to read each and every single post in this list. I hope it's brief, but I bet it's not.
It is.
You will. Oh, great. You will need to start at the top of the list and work your way down. It's organized that way, intentionally. Oh my God. So start at the beginning and go to the end is what he's saying. That's totally wacky and out of the blue. This isn't a supermarket tabloid. This is a textbook. The best way to read a textbook is to start at the very beginning and go chapter by chapter. If there are questions and problems at the end of the chapter to work out, you do so. Then, when you are done, you go to the next chapter. To really get the most out of this disclosure, you will need to go chapter by chapter, step by step. So, Faded, do you think this guy wants us to go chapter by chapter by any chance?
I don't know if he's meaning that literally. He might be saying it sarcastically.
Okay. So then we got another box with a different font and a different font size. Your name commands great respect, and your words Hi, Maxine. Your words carry immense weight to those who realize what they are observing. I have read all 16 parts of the textbook. We are truly blessed to have access to this resource. Nomen Nessico, 11 May 21. I don't like that format of date. That's some real. Is he English?
I think you can skip this part.
Okay.
That little summary part.
Do you want me to go to the second link?
Go down to step 1. Separate truth.
Okay.
You can skim through this. We don't need to really read every single fucking word that this guy's saying. We can start getting to it if you want.
All right. Step 1: separate the truth from the lies. These next few posts are very important. If you have been searching for the truth, you have probably encountered all sorts of things on the internet, most of which is absolute and fundamental nonsense.
Also. The drone, those weird chandelier drones, the really freaky looking ones that are like, this guy has like HD pictures of them and talks about them as well.
Cool.
It's like everything that we've ever talked about. He's probably like,
sick. I'm all about it. Oh yeah, that's right. You just reminded me. I have in my title to talk about the Denmark drones are still going on 3 nights in a row right now. There's been more canceled flights today, and that's pretty much it. And then the lamestream media, I'm 100 years old, are still blaming Russia because that's what you do. There's really nothing else that they can do or say about it. French President Macron came out and pledged solidarity with Denmark and offered their Air Force today, or whatever, their investigatory capabilities to help. Yeah, right. They're kites with Frenchmen taped to them.
They're biplanes made out of paper mache. They're
not only
planes.
that, like why would the French president offer their capabilities when Denmark has F-22 Raptors and F-35 Joint Strike Fighters that we sold to them? Specifically the bases that have the drones flying over them over in like Copenhagen are where they house the planes that we gave them that are state of the art and top of the line fighter jets. Like, they don't need any help. Anyways, do we really need to listen to him tell us how to discern fact from fiction?
Go down and the history. Read this part. The history part's good here.
History. History need not be boring. It's actually very interesting. It's the series of a man or a woman who have walked this path before. You can see their life and their times through their eyes. We can learn from their experiences. Secret programs have always existed. Anyone who tells you otherwise, or who snarkily makes an offhand remark or disparaging post, is either an idiot or a paid disinformation shill. Secrets are normal. Humans keep secrets as it is part of our basic personality, and organizations rely on personal secrecy to protect their actions and membership. It's very normal and a fundamental part of being a human. Secret programs have always existed. They have existed everywhere and have maintained their secrets until all the members have died. Here we look at an old scientific top secret program that has been resurrected from the dustbin of history. Click on it for your next reading assignment. Oh, we got homework we got to do now?
Yep, the mystery of the Dao Shao flying contraptions. You want to click that?
I'm clicking on this. All right, computer getting AIDS, downloading AIDS. Whoa, that's cool looking. Can I make this big? No.
Yeah, right click it. Open a new tab.
And then I got to share that new tab, correct?
Yes.
Stop screen.
You didn't have to do that. You could have just
clicked over to it.
Yeah, there's a thing at the top of the screen that just says share this tab instead.
Looking like a bigelow. machine or a Bigelow motel.
That looks like one of those flying airships that they used to see back in the late 1800s. Yeah.
This looks like a First Contact is the only person who's going to get this reference, but this looks like one of the submarines from Barotrauma.
Oh yeah, that's some real weeby shit.
It's not. It's
did
just
he draw this, or did somebody?
This is like a historical document.
Well, it looks like there's clippings from newspapers. One says from Mexico, so I'm wondering if like maybe one of the witnesses from whatever those sightings are clipped from drew this. It almost like a child's
maybe it'll
drawing.
Explain it.
All right. Well, then I gotta go back.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just on the top of the screen, go to the thing and it'll say share this tab instead.
Oh, in StreamYard?
No, so go to the other website and hit share this tab instead at the top.
Oh, I see.
Okay. There you go.
All right. So, all right. The mystery of the Del Shao flying contraptions.
We can make this like a segment on the stream, like every time we can read like a couple and go through and then move on. And I think that'll be good. We can.
Okay. Like take it. Yeah. We'll take small bites.
Yeah.
Break it up into chapters. Excuse me. I'm choking on my vape.
It'll always be interesting too. So. There was a
why is my hold on? Oh, that's why I'm like my chat is a different color.
It should be all white.
Yeah, no, I got it now. I was in private chat because I'm an idiot. I'm just checking up on chat. See what chat's saying real quick before we continue. Are you guys with us? Hit that like button. The Vamana, yeah.
Yeah, the Vihamanas.
Or a Tartarian flying ship. Aldi Army always wins. Well, I am Aldi Army, so of course I always win.
Aldi.
All right, here we go. There was a time long before compartmentalized special access programs that other people created their very own secret organizations. These programs operated outside of government control and oversight. In fact, during the last century, the United States was full of these fraternal organizations, most of which operated with the secret side, and most of which were men-only membership and required rituals to join, probably butt stuff, and tasks to complete. Right. All in secret. Here we look at one of them.
The task that I have to complete. Me. I'm the task.
And it's like Scum comes out in a Mason robe with a mop wig on. It's like, this is the only way to find out the truth. Here we look at one of them, the Del Shao Flying Machine Project, secret organizations. These other people in these other organizations created societies with membership and worked with those programs to their conclusions. They kept all of their activities secret. They took blood oaths and policed their ranks. They held beliefs in causes greater than themselves. They toiled and worked and then moved on. Sometimes the objectives were political in nature, such as to liberate a land or a people. Sometimes the objectives were social, as to provide an outlet for fun and debauchery, where the prying eyes of the lesser sex could be safely occult. And yes, sometimes you're occluded.
Yeah.
Occluded. Okay. And yes, sometimes the organizations revolved around devices, intentions, and adventuresome activities.
Broom handles.
This looks like a Mason's Lodge of some kind, right?
Vintage photo of a Knights of Columbus gathering, undated. Membership was all male and consisted of hardworking men of all occupations of the local community. They supported each other and the place's rules of behavior and membership. Unlike today, where everyone can join for equality, these members placed merit over equality. No one was equal. They recognized that everyone was different, and they only wanted the best to join their organization.
Yeah, no DEI
there's no black
bullshit.
people in there, by the way.
Well, I was saying it a different way, but I mean, we got to the same conclusion. Yeah, we came to the same spot.
The Departed today.
Did you?
Remember, he goes and talks about Jack Nicholson talks about the Knights of Columbus and how they're basically were the mafia in a certain time place. Although that was a fake movie about a fake person, all fake.
I thought it was about Whitey Bulger.
No, that's not about Whitey Bulger.
Oh, which one am I thinking of? The Departed. You're right.
It's
The Departed
a fake
is
Scorsese film about rats, but it might be about Bulger. I don't know.
No. You're right. The Johnny Depp one was about Whitey Bulger. Because I'm getting him confused because it's like Boston Crime, right?
Well,
it's like the same sort of thing.
There was a speculation back when it came out, but I don't think it is because it's so. He does use corruption,
right, like Jack.
But he used his brother.
Jack Nicholson's character is like loosely based on Whitey Bulger, but then they went and they just made the Whitey Bulger story with Johnny Depp, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's better.
These organizations would often hold meetings in secret and rotate the locations. They would elect members and would enforce initiation rituals and codes of secrecy. They would hold meetings of which members would repeat and enforce codes of behaviors and rituals shrouded and cloaked in the arcane. The craziest, I don't know, what do you want? Secret society type story that I've ever heard was the Skull and Bones one with George W. Bush, and it's like a humiliation ritual, and what they had to have you do is you go in a room during the ceremony in front of all of the other members, and you have to jerk off until completion. So George W. Bush, the dumb younger one. Let me finish. He fucking laid down and he did the jerk off thing, but the guy who requested to be in control of the ceremony was his own father, Herbert Walker Bush.
It would help him come faster,
I guess. I don't know.
It was just to help him out, Crackadona. There was nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't belong to any fraternal organizations.
Well, that's good. Me neither. I don't like other people.
We can scroll down a little bit here. It's just kind of saying obvious shit. There's
cool hat. It looks like the hat that Goku used to wear when he was a baby.
Time moves on. They died out. Larger ones became something else entirely.
And then LGBT. Wait. Is there like schizo gay hatred like kind of peppered throughout this? I'm picking up on this guy's probably. We're going to learn about the author a little bit through his writings, I think. They expanded their membership to include women, then children, then gays, then LGBT, and now today anything that can apply and pay the fee can join. It's for diversity, you see. Yeah, this guy is he's got some, I bet you he blames a lot of stuff on, like he'll go off on like really brilliant scientific tangents, and then it was like, but those faggots, or something like that. Like it's always something really with these kind of eccentric people. Like they hold on to hatred of like very specific groups. The larger ones became social groups where you could become low-priced alcoholic, where you could combine low-priced alcoholic drinks with community daycare. After all, what better way to meet with friends and associate that over some beers and song while the kids are watching over in the next room? They developed playrooms, bought pool tables, and would rent out the social halls for a profit to fund building maintenance. Such is what happens when your membership can be all-inclusive. Everyone can join, and the standards are lowered to 0 to accept everybody. Yeah, I mean, like, what's the point of having a cool secret society if it isn't like the top dudes in all of society and all of industry, or even on a smaller scale in like your town, right? You got the mayor in there, you got the doctor in there, and you got the fucking dentist in there. And it's like you're hobnobbing with the top echelon of the people in your little world, and you have a little in, and like you guys like bump into each other on the street, and there's like a wink and like a secret jerk off. And like you get like the best fucking caps, or like you get fucking the doctor, like he writes you a little script for but only for the homies that are in the secret society. This ain't for the gays, this ain't for the women. What are you talking about, bruh? Fucking get a grip of yourself.
Let's get a grip of this dick.
Florida shit.
Well, that's the handshake, Faded Bones.
You know the secret handshake.
All right, direct me. Where am I going?
Basically, okay. Next one you can do is the first link that I sent.
Okay, so we're switching links here.
Yes.
All right, let's go to this one. Metallic Man.
Ooh.
Oh, we're on the surface of Mars here. Share screen.
Watchmen shit.
Remote viewing of Mars. Here we go. Yay. Oh, James Withrow's here. What's up, James Withrow? How are you, buddy? And your audio is terrible.
From the inside of
No, it's not. It is not terrible. That's weak.
Dude, you have like Shut up, Faded. You have like a radio on in the background or something.
It can't. I can talk to
His
fucking
wife swallowed
Dale.
a radio.
I can actually talk to you.
Dude, I don't know. There is some noise in the background.
No, there's fucking.
He's arguing with you that there's not.
Yeah. Are you watching my stream like through the speaker of your phone?
Not you, Scum.
Not you, Scum. Leave yours alone. You're fine.
Nah, you just hate. Everybody hates
the nastiest fingernail.
So you think that I'm complaining about your audio quality because I hate you?
No.
Is that how gay you are, James? Are you fucking for real?
I said no. You hear me now?
I constantly stick my finger.
James, explain. I'm so curious now. James, explain to me how you are. Explain to me how you are viewing my podcast. Are you watching the stream?
Wire on a string with a can at the end.
Yeah, are you watching the stream on the phone that you're also talking to me through StreamYard on?
Nokia.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You are. So you got to close the stream. You're on the stream. You close the YouTube feed on your phone.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, why? You can hear me.
It's not that.
You can hear me, can't you?
I hear you.
I can't fucking do this with you people, man. Holy shit.
Damn. Why do you always hate on me? That's old, bro.
Why you hating on? Why you being mean, Crackadona?
Yeah, why you hating on me and my fucking audio literacy, man? I didn't go. What do I look like, an audio engineer, nigga?
I figured my shit out, though.
Who do I look like, a real boy? I'm made out of wood, motherfucker.
Well, it's we can hear you. You have like ambient noise in the background that your speaker is picking up. It is your background. Don't argue with me. James, why would you argue with me? It wasn't here before you joined, and now it's here, and I can hear it.
Every time you join.
It's not only that, like your voice like spikes around the picture when you're in StreamYard. I can see it spiking when you're not talking. Like right now, it's doing it. You're not saying anything.
No, it's not.
James, what's your favorite football team?
Oh, so it's when he talks, it's going through your speaker and reverberating and echoing.
Niners?
So he can hear himself twice, is what you're saying.
Oh, I missed that, Cliff. My bad. You know what? It's okay.
Bengals?
He did say he drank too much.
Like 100 years ago?
Yeah.
And he's still drunk?
Nope. All right. So what's up, James? What are you bringing to the table tonight, brother?
What did your wife swallow today?
Not a damn
What new
thing, bro.
trinkets are inside Monster the Whale?
Fuck baby.
All right, man.
Why is only fake? Look, all right.
No, go ahead. You were about to say something mean about Faded Bones. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Yeah, well, I always have.
Mm-hmm.
Faded Bones.
I'm okay with that.
No pussy. Yeah, he got a dick on his head, and he only has a fucking 6'4". Dude, bro, I even subscribe to your ass, and you only have. Come on, bro, help me out. I can get more fucking viewers than you going live. So fuck, dog.
Me? Yeah, probably. I mean, this is not hard at all. Anybody can do this.
Yeah, it's not at all. But damn, Faded, you man, you got a dick on your head, and you must, man. Whatever.
Fucking boomhauer hours
Why
up
you
here,
on
man. They
the
gonna fucking take off him, man. Man, they gonna fucking
Here you go, man. Got that dang old. Come on, man. Got that hat. Come on, man. Shit. Yeah, dang old hat. Come on, man.
Blue Angel, man. Good thing old Blue Angel.
I can't.
There. I fixed the audio problem. Let's see. All right, so we got Mars. The remote viewing of Mars 1 million years ago by the CIA in 1984. That was Joe McGonigal. Stargate Project was in the 1991 code name for the secret U.S. Army unit established in 1978 at Fort Meade, Maryland, by the Defense Intelligence Agency and SRI International.
The DIA.
Is this Andrew?
The DIA.
Andrew Basaggio? Stargate?
We're about to see. The guy who's
we didn't get to it yet. Yeah.
Okay.
SRI International, that's the government contractor who Hal Puthoff worked for, who allegedly hired Bob Lazar. SRI, what they do is, so like any part, I've explained this before, but very quickly. Do you guys remember old mining towns, like company towns, right? Back in the day?
Yeah.
So you get a job working in the coal mine. You buy all your clothes from the company's store. You buy your house from the company's, like realtor or whatever you want to call it. You banked with the company, right? They control every aspect of your life. So when you work on government bases, a lot of these military bases where the program is being worked on, SRI does that in a way. They control every aspect of your life. You get everything through them. You do your laundry through them, but then, they just control like every aspect of the people involved in the program and the larger aspects of the program.
That's small beans.
Like hiring people.
That's all they do.
No, yeah, it's just, you know what? They stop at laundry and selling you cereal. That's it. They have no other part.
That's it.
Investigate the potential for psychic phenomena in the military and domestic intelligence applications. The project and its precursors and sister projects originally went by various code names: Gondola Wish, Grill Flame, Center Lane, Sunstreak, Scante until 1991, when they were consolidated and rechristened as Stargate Project. Okay, that's from Wikipedia. He could have put he did put the link to Wikipedia in there. During the operation of the Stargate Project, remote viewers were used to collect military intelligence via non-invasive ESP methods. In doing so, they were often quite successful and came up with some astounding discoveries. Often when conducting these viewing operations, the assignment would include mixed and random targets. These were used to keep the remote viewing exercises open, flexible, and alive. If they failed to do this, the remote viewing staff would become exhausted and their ability to remote view would dramatically decrease, as what happened during the Iranian hostage situation under President Jimmy Carter.
Oh, I heard
that's interesting. Well, I kind of want to click that, but I'm going to have some reserve here.
Kill shot guy talking about that.
Really? That they were using remote viewers and they somehow became exhausted during the Iranian hostage situation?
The Iranian hostage was used during that. So it's corroborating with Art Bell episodes from back.
Oh, okay. So you had heard something similar.
Yeah.
The random targets would contain known and unknown subjects. The known targets were useful to check the accuracy of the sighting trajectory. The unknown targets were designed to create and simulate interest and engage the remote viewers. One such unknown target was the remote viewing of Mars in the remote past. Yeah, it was like 1 million years in the past or something. I need some water. My mouth's getting dry.
I heard about that.
Yeah. By the way, this is like the best well-spoken, well-written accounts of any of these events.
It's very easy to read. Yeah.
It's so good, bro.
Okay. Well, I was a member of Majestic from 1981 through into 2006, my involvement was related to other subjects and other agendas. I did not conduct any of remote viewing work with any kind of remote viewers or had anything to do with the CIA at any level. He's very honest. I appreciate that. This information is provided as reported, and the only thing that I can provide is my comments on it at the end of the narrative report. The report, Mars exploration, May 22nd, 1984. Method of site acquisition, sealed envelope coupled with geographic coordinates. The remote viewing activity was conducted in double and triple blind tests. The remote viewers had zero knowledge of what would be asked of them or what the subject would be that they were to remote view. The sealed envelope was given to the subject immediately prior to the interview. The envelope was not opened until after the interview. In the envelope was a 3x5 card with the following information. The planet Mars. Time of interest, approximately 1 million years BC. Now, I should pause real quick because we're reading this off of a Schizo's website, but what he is saying here is 100% taken from a CIA document. I've read it, and this is 100% accurate, what he's saying here. Selected geographic coordinates provided by the parties requesting the information were verbally given to the subject during the interview. Transcript, May 22nd, 1984. ROJ for 5/22, May 22nd, time 10:09 a.m. plus 10 minutes, ready to start. So this is off a recording or a transcript of the actual the remote viewing that took place. Remote viewing the face of Mars. Of course, at all times, the subject was not informed of the targets. He was unaware that he was remote viewing the face of Mars anomaly. Monday, all right now, using the information in the envelope I provided, exclusively focusing your attention now, using the information in the envelope, focus on 40.89 degrees north, 9.55 degrees west. There's the face in Mars. We've all seen this picture before. Mars coordinates. The image was not provided to the subject. Let that be clear. He did not see any pictures. He was just given these two coordinates here, and then the initial the planet Mars and the time of interest approximately 1 million years ago. So he gave time, place, and coordinates.
We should do this with AI and fucking
see what it comes up with.
Well, yeah. Well, we were playing around with AI the other day. No tangent.
We'd have to tell it to pretend that it is a remote viewer because it will inevitably tell you that it is not capable of doing that. Right? We have to go, okay, but role play with us, you know?
I want to be the catalyst.
Well, you know what, Scum? I have had somebody ask me to ask you to do the gateway protocols, but I told that person who asked me to do that Scum has had actual encounters with beings that were not pleasant, and I don't think it's something that he should that he would probably want to do.
I got to get regressed first and see.
Yeah, you should do that 100%.
You start screaming immediately. Stop!
Yeah.
Please stop!
Yeah. This object is the famous Mars face of the giant face of Mars. You can find out more about this geological feature or mountain on Wikipedia. The face of Mars refers to a photo of a feature that looks like a human face on the surface of the planet Mars, specifically in the area of Cydonia Mensae, an area of Mars adjacent to the border between northern lowlands and western Arabia Terra. The Mensae are characterized by knobs and mesas. Mensae is the plural of mensa, which means table. It was first discovered by the Viking 1 orbiter. Project scientist Harold Masurski joked about it that this is the guy that built all of Lowell's canals. NASA released the photo to the public and pointed out this cool trick of light, shadows, and low resolution orbital photography. Released the photo to the public and pointed out the cool trick of light. So NASA, when they released this photo, they even initially they were like, look, isn't this kind of cute? It's like a cutesy photo because it looks like a face, and it's just the way the light is hitting these geographical features, and it sort of makes it look like a face. And then, of course, all the tinfoil hatted people were like, no, it is a face. It's a big old face on Mars. However, true believers know that the feature was actually built by aliens, and that NASA has been trying to cover that up. NASA's mission to search for evidence of extraterrestrial life or civilizations is actually a lie orchestrated by reptoids.
Ooh, dun, dun,
and
dun.
also, faded. NASA also does not have a mission to search for evidence of extraterrestrial life or civilizations. That's Star Trek. NASA has never had that mission, by the way.
Crackadona, you know what NASA means? It means to deceive.
Go ahead.
And
okay.
Hebrew.
You've been really on the schizo shit when we're not on stream. It's just like connecting so many fucking dots. Like, is real? Come on. One of the most persistent supporters of this delusion is Richard C. Hoagland. Hoagland won the 1997 IG Nobel Prize in astronomy for his book, The Monuments of Mars, A City on the Edge of Forever. In the years since the first image, high-resolution photographs with shadows falling in other directions have shown the idea of a face to be false. Over 40 years, resolution of the imagery has steadily improved from 44.7 megapixels to 0.25 megapixels.
We had
read that right?
44 megapixels in the 70s?
I guess, and it took like a whole week
Wow, we got 3
to download that image. Can you imagine downloading porn at that rate?
Well, no, I had 3 megapixel camera a digital camera when I first bought the Sony Cybershot. My family did, and it was 3 megapixels, and it was the best one.
Well, somebody unmuted themselves.
I unmuted him.
Yeah, he's still going.
This nigga got the Cubone.
Cubone.
Hell yeah, I love Pokemon with dead moms. That's lit.
Are we looking sub? I want to say it looks like, okay, so this is now we're getting to the transcript of the remote viewer actually looking at this. The subject. I want to say it looks like, I don't know. It sort of looks, I kind of got an oblique view of a pyramid or pyramid form. It's very high. It's kind of sitting in a large depressed area. The monitor says, all right. The subject, it's yellowish, ochre colored. The face of Mars, as it is actually imagined, as it actually appears, it is simply a unique mountain with humps. That's what it really looks like, the face on Mars. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've actually ever seen a high def scan of it before. It's kind of, it still looks like a face.
You
right?
can definitely see it for sure.
Yeah. It looks like Freddy Krueger's face, like poking through the bed sheet, kind of. This face on Mars was identified as a yellowish colored geologic mountain that was a pyramidal form that sits within a large depressed area. In no way did the subject identify it as artificial, shaped or resembling a face in any way. So while the rest of the world were all speculating about aliens on Mars, the CIA through the Stargate program knew the truth. The so-called face on Mars can be seen slightly above center and to the right in this Themis visible image. This 30-kilometer long knob located near 10 degrees north, 40 degrees west, 320 degrees east was first imagined by the Viking spacecraft in the 1970s. It was seen by some to resemble a face carved into the rocks of Mars. I had some really big burritos for lunch today, and they're not sitting well. There's a local taco place I've talked about before. It's called Mighty Taco, and their tacos are slop. It's white people slop.
That's what we call James Withrow's wife's vagina, is the Mighty Taco.
That's interesting. And all of the people that work there, I had my tacos made by Antifa today, by the way. They're all fucking they're all young dudes that are transitioning into women.
Stars.
Yeah.
It's like Chipotle.
No, they're not that. They're not that obese, Faded Bones. Since the time the Mars Orbiter camera on the Mars Global Surveyor spacecraft had provided detailed views of this hill that clearly show that it is a normal geologic feature with slopes and ridges carved by eons of wind and downslope motion due to gravity. That's NASA JPL. Mars 1 million years ago. Monitor says, all right, Monitor, move in time to the time indicated in the envelope I provided you and describe what's happening. Subject, I'm tracking severe clouds, more like dust storm. It's geologic problem. Seems to be like a, just a minute, I've got to iron this out. It's really weird. Monitor, just report your raw perceptions at this time. You're still early in the session. Subject, I'm looking at it at a after effect of a major geologic problem. 1 million years ago on Mars is the target time period.
Pause real quick. I just want you to pace yourself and look at your scroll bar on the side of the screen.
Holy fuck! We'll get through the remote viewing and then we'll come back to it.
Do
the remote viewing story is not that long in and of itself, but it is a good little yarn. I've heard it before. This is the most
detailed version of it that you're never going to find anything like this on Reddit.
Well, he's adding in a lot of extra in between the. I've read the transcript. I've not had all this extra context put into it, which is helpful. I suppose it's really painting a picture. Is there anybody left here? Yeah, we're losing people, but it's fine. For the people, we're the really hardcore fucking schizo enjoyers are going to stick around for this, I think.
Can you drop the website in?
Yeah, I'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah, thank you.
1 million years, we assume that Mars was created with the Earth during the formation of the solar system. Therefore, this time track would indicate a period of time roughly 1 million years ago. This is relatively recent. Our solar system is 4 to 5 billion years old. All the dinosaurs were extinct and the Earth was populated by mammals. Proto-humans were walking about on the Earth. About 1 to 3 million years ago, we saw the evolution of the earliest hominids, including, oh boy, Sahelanthropus and Australopithecus. Yet most of the Earth would be unpopulated by native intelligent humanoids. As far as I know, Mars would be much as it appears today. However, we have no idea what it was like over the years. Monitor, okay, go back to the time before the geologic problem. Total difference. It's before there's no I don't know. Oh hell, it's like mountains of dirt appear and then disappear when you go before. See large flat surfaces, very smooth angles, walls. They're really large though. I mean they're megalithic. So he's focusing in on the face on Mars and he's seeing in what?
Basically, he's like rewinding through time as he's looking at it.
Yeah, all right. I was going to explain that. Okay. The subject reports that Mars experienced some kind of geologic problem around 1 million years ago or so. When asked to remote view to a time preceding this event, Mars is quite different, but still has mountains of dirt and broad expanses. All right. At this period in time now before the geologic activity, look around in and around this area, see if you can find any activity. I'm seeing it's like a perception of a shadow of people, very tall, thin. It's only a shadow. So he's seeing like sort of like an outline of like a tall, skinny person. It's as if they were there and they're not there anymore. Like a ghost kind of.
Yeah, like how the atomic shadows basically and
yeah, like
time wise, the time version of that.
Right. They're like an imprint of something that was there in a humanoid like figure. This is where all kinds of confusion. This is where there are all kinds of confusion. It is like shadows of people. It is like someone was there and now they're not. There are many who interpret this as a civilization that had existed on the surface of Mars at some time, and that it was wiped out by a geologic event around 1 million years ago. This interpretation is not correct. The subject is giving his impressions. His impressions are that there was a presence of sorts, some kind of influence of sorts, but it is gone. Monitor, go back to a period of time where they are there. The monitor is referring to the shadows as if they were actual people or intelligent beings. This is a mistake, and threw the entire session awry. The subject now has a difficult time locking on to the events transpiring. Subject, and he mumbles, it's like I get a lot of static on a line and everything.
Yeah.
It's breaking up all the time, very fragmentary pieces. The subject is now confused and nothing is making sense. The monitor threw off the entire session. The subject is now trying to scan and sort things out for a best fit understanding. Monitor, just report the raw data. Don't try to put things together. Just report the raw data. Now the subject has latched on the best fit situation that closely approximates the input provided to him. He's trying to identify the source of the influence he detected. We do not know what the influence was. I just keep seeing very large people, thin and tall, but they're very large. Subject, some kind of strange clothes they appear wearing. We do not know what the subject is viewing. It is the best fit events that provided by the input. It is the best fit events as provided by the input. The monitor is still moving forward on the belief that this is a time period of around 1 million years ago on Mars. However, it could be any time and place. The subject is reporting on a species that left an influence on Mars 1 million years ago and preceded a geologic event. Geographical location, same time. Monitor, all right, now holding in this time period, I want to move from your physical location in space to another physical location, but in this time period. Another mistake by the monitor. The subject is holding on to the time and place of the best fit situational vision, not what he thinks it could be. So this guy in the beginning, before we even started reading this, the guy who put all this together, he said that he was not a remote viewer and he had nothing to do with remote viewing. Where does he get off like making all this speculation? Yeah, but how would he wasn't in the room. He did something else entirely.
Okay, but think about it this way. If he was really like some schizophrenic freak, he'd be like, oh, he's seeing the reptilians on Mars. He's looking at it from a position of being in one of these programs, and he's like, nah, it's not really this. He kind of like if he was really schizophrenic, he would be trying to convince you that the seer is seeing what he's seeing instead of seeing it from this third perspective that we don't have, because he was in this program and he's like, the guy kind of screwed this whole thing up or whatever, basically.
Another mistake by the monitor. The subject is holding on to the time and place of the best fit situational vision, not what he thinks it would be. Move now to 46.45 north, 353.22 east. So we're moving coordinates now on the surface of Mars, but we're staying 1 million years in the past, correct? Like we're still 1 million years back, right? Hello?
Yes, you couldn't see me shaking my head.
I'm
the
looking
monitor
at
is
the picture. Sorry, I was.
Do you want to look at the picture?
Transfixed on the trying to look at little squares and trying to see squares, trying to see what maybe structures or anything that might stick out to my.
This says
brain.
It's, if you want to know specifically where it is, it's Mars in the Kasai Valles Sacra Fossa region.
I know. Remember that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just put that into Google Maps.
Okay.
Subject, deep inside of a cavern, not a cavern, more like a canyon. I'm looking up the sides of a steep wall that seemed to go on forever. And there's like a structure with, it's like the wall of a canyon itself has been carved. Again, I'm getting very large structures, no intricacies, huge sections of smooth stone. Again, we do not know where the subject is. He's describing what some kind of canyon or cavern. It's very large with large, enormous sections of smooth, unadorned surfaces. At no point in time does he describe people, creatures, or habitations. Monitor, do the structures have insides and outsides? Subject, yes, it's like a rabbit warren, corners of rooms. They're very huge. I don't feel like I'm standing in one. It's just really huge. Perception is that the ceiling is very high. Walls are very wide. Okay. Imagined region, Mars in the Kasai Valley, Sacra Fossa region. Imaged. That's right. That's what I said. Subject is describing a large maze-like region, all very large and huge. At no point in time does he describe people, creatures, or habitations. Yet many on the internet has mistakenly taken the discussion of tall beings and the reference to warrens to represent some kind of extraterrestrial species or race on Mars. This is incorrect.
I just want to mention that he did say that the reptilians were like fucking with NASA and like lying or whatever. So he believes in reptilians, but he's also skeptical about this guy and the things that he's saying and seeing, which is interesting.
Well, he's saying he's making mistakes in his remote viewing, or he's being misled.
In this same article, he brought up reptoids, like unironically.
Yeah. Earlier, right.
Yeah, but this... Yeah.
What does that have to do? Oh,
the same guy who's like saying, oh, the monitor is fucking with the subject, blah, 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 is the same guy who believes that reptilians do actually exist, and he is still like looking at this with like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's not just blindly believing it, in other words, because he wants to.
Right. Okay. So we're now 22 minutes since the remote viewer began this session. Monitor, yes, that would be correct. The monitor confirms to the subject that he is indeed remote viewing the target's coordinates correctly. How would the monitor know? Geologic feature. Monitor, all right, I'd like to move now to another location nearby. All right, move from this point in time to 4586 north, 354.1 east. Subject, they have appears to be the end of a very large road. There's a marker thing that's very large. Keep getting Washington Monument overlay. It's like an obelisk. The subject correctly described the object in the target coordinates on Mars. Geologic feature. Monitor, all right, from this point then, let us move to another point. Move now to 35.26 north, 213.24 east. Move in this time to 35.26 north, 213.24 east. Subject, it's like I'm in the middle of a huge circular basin of the range mountains by almost all the way around. Very ragged mountains, very tall, basins very, very, very large. Scale seems to be off or something. It's just really big. Everything's big. Monitor, I understand the problem. Just continue. Subject, see just a right angle corner to something, but that's all. I don't see anything else. No indication of anything of interest. This description is also accurate. The monitor is providing coordinates and having the subject describe them when they match. The monitor moves on to the next group of coordinates, all of which pretty much match the descriptions of the Mars that we view today. Geologic location.
Okay, just skip this part. You don't need to read the numbers every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? He just keeps moving him to different locations.
Yeah, you can skim through it. You can.
Yeah. He sees the cluster of squares up and down. It's like you want to make them square anyway. It's like you want to make them square anyway. They're almost flush with the ground, and it's like they're connected. Something very white or reflects light. What's your position of observation as you look at this thing that reflects light? I'm amid oblique left angle. Sun is weird. Subject correctly described. Okay, another geologic location. Look back down at the ground, and we're going to move just a little bit from this place, just a little bit. Very close. It's like I can just perceive like a radiating pattern of some kind. It's like some really strange intersecting kind of roads that are dug into valleys. You know, where the road is just a little below the edge. Tell me about the shapes of these things. They're like real neat channels cut. They're very deep. It's like the road went down. Okay, now I notice electrically you're nulled out a little bit, and I want you to stay deep and recapture your focus here. Yeah, what does that mean? The monitoring the subject by medical means has indicated that there is a change in the state of the subject. The monitor is telling him of the situation and asking him to keep his focus. Okay, so they got him like hooked up to a machine or something, like a heart rate monitor or something like that.
Probably a heart rate and the electrodes in the head, and
yeah,
and
the whole
laying
thing.
down, and he's laying down in the darkness. And
Right.
he is in a hypnagogic state. He's almost sleeping.
I had heard one remote viewer talk about how they used to put them in sensory deprivation pods, totally black, no sound in or out. And I guess that helped.
That's the best way for me if I were to do that.
Right. Or like floating in like a pool.
Huh? We can move on to the next thing if you want. We can talk about the drones now. So
well, when is he?
It's more of the same, basically.
Well, Faded Bones. Eventually, he talks to one of these beings. That's the payoff.
Is this the Lacerda files?
No.
Okay, sorry, I can't remember the Lacerda.
Yeah, right
files.
here. So he talks to a being. I've read this before. He talks to a being, and they're preparing a ship to leave. And he tells the monitor that I'm talking to this being. He's panicked. They're all trying to get into the ship, but not all of them will make it. Some of them are staying behind.
Says that then.
There's a storm going on, or like a nuclear explosion. There's right here. It's right here. The structures.
Yeah.
Yeah, the structures. It's filtered from storms or something. Say that again, sub. They're like shelters from storms. The structures you're seeing, yes, they're designed for that. Go inside one of these and find some activity to tell me about. Different chambers, but they're almost stripped of any kind of furnishings or anything. It's like strictly functional space for sleeping, or that it's not a good word. Hibernation's some form I can't. I get real raw input. Storm, savage storm, and sleeping through storms. Tell me about the ones who sleep through the storms. Very tall again, very large people, but they're thin. They look thin because of their height, and they dress like it's like a real light silk, but it's not flowing type of clothing. It's like cut to fit, like a spacesuit. The inhabitants of the pyramidal shelters are tall humanoids. Move close to one of them and ask them to tell you about themselves. They're ancient people. They're dying. It's past their time or age. Here we go. We're getting into it now. Tell me about this. They're very philosophic about it. They're looking for a way to survive, and they just can't. 40 minutes into the remote viewing session. They can't seem to get their way out. They can't seem to find their way out. They're hanging on while they look or wait for something to return or something coming with the answer. What is it they're waiting for? There evidently was a group or a party of them that went out to find a new place to live. They live in a shelter waiting to leave the planet. It's like I'm getting all kinds of overwhelming input of the corruption of their environment. It's failing very rapidly, and this group went somewhere, like a long way, to find another place to live. I wonder where that other place was, guys.
Why can't we all just get along?
It was Earth, scum. What was the cause of the atmospheric disturbance or the environment disturbance? I see a picture of like, oh hell, it's almost a warp in oh god, this is difficult. It's like going, let's see the raw data. Oh, I get a globe. It's like a globe that goes through a comet's tail. It's through a river of something, but it's all very cosmic, like space pictures, some kind of galactic or planetary event within the solar system. All right, now before you leave this individual,
is like a representation of what he was visualizing.
Cosmic event that influenced the planet Mars. Okay, so maybe it was a cosmic cataclysm of some kind.
They got hit by a quasar ray or something from like the other side of the universe, and it totally fried them.
Well, he's about to talk to the being right now.
X-Player.
All right, now before you leave this individual, ask him if there's any way that ask him if he knows who you are. And is there any way you can help him in his present predicament? All I get is wait. doesn't know who I am, a hallucination or something, that they must just think he perceives I'm that. This is so crazy. So like he's like remote viewing back a million years and he's able to communicate with like this memory or like
and this being in the past is now looking like a schizo in front of his friends.
And he's like, yeah, are you a ghost or something? It's really wild. Yeah.
It's awesome,
okay, when the others left, these people are waiting. When the others left, how did they go? Get an impression of, don't know what the hell it is. It looks like the inside of a larger boat, very rounded walls and skinny metal. Shiny metal, excuse me. Go along with them on their journey and find out where it is they go. Impression of a really crazy place with volcanoes and gas pockets and strange plants. Very volatile place. It's very much like going from the frying pan into the fire. Sounds like Earth in upheaval, like Earth a million years ago. The difference is there seems to be a lot of vegetation where the other place did not have it, in different kind of storm. Sounds like Earth in upheaval. All right, it's time to come back now to the sound of my voice, into the present. Time to right now, the 22nd of May, 1984, the sound of my voice, important. And then he brings them out.
You have to bring them out because you get stuck there.
Yeah, like you're conscious.
That happens.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right, that seems like a good place to end it, right?
Yeah.
For that, we'll come back to that.
I want to do that. Let's do that.
We'll
do that. Fuck my brain.
What? Like try and do some remote viewing?
Yeah,
Mars a million years ago.
I want to go to. I want to go. I don't know.
So that was part one of reading the schizo website Metallic Man. Okay,
Part
so
197 coming soon.
Yep, we'll get through it. That was fun. I think.
I'll read Ed Dames's book.
There's a lot more. That's like just the beginning. Honestly, there's so fucking much on this website. It's crazy.
You believe in remote viewing? Ed Dames has the classes, and he'll teach you for $400 in Vegas.
You don't need somebody to teach you. All the fucking steps and tools have been online for 30 years. You can fucking figure it out your own. If you're not an innate remote viewer, meaning like it comes to you naturally,
right?
The best way to do it is to just learn how to do meditation, and then you enact the steps to remote viewing once you're able to like calm yourself in like a subdued mental state, right?
That's how
they mostly do it.
I would do it at the bottom of the pool, and I'd try to stay as long as I could at the bottom of the pool and floating and not moving. And it was cool.
Nice. Can you share this real quick? We don't have to watch this, but I just want you to. From 3 days ago, we have statistical evidence that people are mildly psychic. Just by the way.
Yeah.
Well, people are psychic.
Yeah.
My head got fucked up. I'm convinced something is blocking it from the majority of us tapping into it.
Do you want to watch like a couple of seconds of this?
Sure.
You thought.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Scummy, thanks for joining, buddy. I appreciate you. Faded, are you going live, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good stream. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Become a channel member. Is there anything else? Join the Discord. Link in, I think there's a link below. If not, it's under my description on my channel page. We're going to be doing we're going to watch Alien Earth. We're going to watch that whole series all the way through together. And, we're going to jerk each other off on Discord. That's what we're going to do. Have a great Friday, guys. Maybe I'll see you this weekend. Take it easy. Peace.
rubbing it up because I'm fucking around with you when I'm drunk. I'm out playing you by you.
No, you're actually not.
Yo, I actually am. Yeah, but
I like your Wendy's drive-through headset tonight. It looks good on you.
Yeah, but
did you take that home from work? Oh, a transgender person said they tried to put a dick in his ass and it didn't work.
They
Thank
couldn't
you for
put
the secret, Jimmy. Don't do it. Don't touch the vomit. Oh my god. It's so bad. Ew, why is she doing it in a seductive way?
Bo
Jackson trying to sound gay, but even black guys have fucking big old booties.
Yo!
Why are you checking out black dude butts?
Hella gay!
That was the gayest thing that clumsy.
Fuck!
It's gonna, it's gonna.
Hey, but them black dudes do be having big butts though, am I right? Give me a break.